is that right?
If you're a brown bear, yeah. +4
That
if you're
is
a black
OP.
bear. OP
Yeah,
for
I don't do black bear. That's for.
Whoa. Okay.
That's
That's so racist.
weak druids.
Interestingly, Roll20 hasn't updated that, so shit.
Has not.
Thing. Nobody tell them I said that. We'll all get banned. Shh. Quick, cut the stream.
Too late.
No,
Too late.
So I can increase my bear attack to +6 then, can I?
Some would say that is the necessity of things you need to do.
The bear necessity.
Ah!
Oh!
Apparently you can have ball bearings. Who knew?
I took this ointment out of the vault because it cures poison. Somehow I feel like marshes and poisons go together.
Oh, who's not immune to poison anyway?
Good for you.
What you should do is take all your bags of holding with you. That's always a good plan. That's worked out well for you so far.
Do we have any?
I don't have any left, yeah.
Yeah, you got the
We
one
should do.
last time.
Alright, the one we almost lost.
No, you did lose. You just heroically retrieved it.
Yeah, that's true.
So we do have one. Just the one. So we're all here. Shall we get started? Shall we play some D&D?
D&D. Let's play it.
Yes, let's.
Who's the boss?
I'm the boss.
Alrighty.
Well, that graveyard's filling up, isn't it?
It's almost
It
trees.
is.
All the pretty trees.
Blimey.
Don't move the trees.
I'm just moving the trees so you can see our dead heroic adventurers.
They are sacred trees.
Eh.
So there's a tree growing out of the crypt, it looks like. That's cool.
You'll have to stop killing us soon because there aren't enough gravestones.
I don't kill
worry.
no one.
Graham's
That's right.
gonna,
I just increased the size of the graveyard.
and he's gonna draw a bigger graveyard, don't worry.
Over here.
I've got a guy.
Multi-story.
He's good at drawing graveyards.
I'm gonna need a imp token at some point and character sheet for.
What?
Oh no, you already done it.
What was the question?
Imp.
Imp!
Imp.
Imp! You're an imp!
In?
You're an imp. You have an imp. It's in the tools and familiars section.
Yeah, I just saw it. I just saw it like a second ago.
But you didn't send me a picture, so it doesn't have a picture. What can you do?
It doesn't need the picture just yet.
Yes, it does.
I mean, it will at some point.
At some point, yes.
Aw,
It's
I wish
just permanently invisible.
you guys never saw Hector the Spectre.
You didn't
It's almost permanently polymorph into a ray.
Alex is building his new character, and
Is he?
I gave it an amazing name, but I can't tell any of you because that might tell you what his character is, and I'm not going to do that because that's up to him.
Cool.
Is the name amazing name?
No, it's much better than that.
Eric the cleric.
It's more of that vein.
Yeah.
My first character that I didn't create, but I was given, I inherited many years ago, was called Polymorph the Dwarf.
I'm really proud of this name, to the point where I would probably consider running a character with that name and class. But
Say no more, say no more.
I'll tell you when he finally comes up with the name and tells you what his character is. Anyway, what are you doing, guys? Do something.
Well, friends, are you all here? Who's missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we're all here. Good.
We're all here.
So, as I've told you before, I'd like you to join me on this journey to this large tower in the marshland. Tower. You know which tower I'm talking about, yes?
No.
Yep.
Vornar points on the map. It's like,
Is it Merlin's Tower?
no, it is not. He points on a map. We're like, look, this is what you drew on this map. and there's an X where it says large tower. Marshlands.
Ah,
Well,
Well, let's not waste time.
well, I
Okay.
should warn you though. There is a human there named Fang Shuen, and he's not a friend of mine, and he stole something from me. I'd very much like to get that back. And if I can kill him in the process, I wouldn't mind.
Aye, so you want to hire us then?
No, but you can help yourself with all the
Special
loot
rates.
you find.
So your share of the treasure is your item then? Aye, that sounds fair.
We'll see. Depends what we find,
What-
I suppose.
I agree. If we don't get good treasure, then you can always pay us a bit extra. Sounds good, lad.
That's a nice axe you have on your back, Niall.
Aye, it is. Aye.
You ended up with the magic axe, right?
Aye, yeah, I did, yes. That's right.
And that's some very nice magical items you're wearing, Leanna.
What? These are just common clothes. Boring old rod.
And that is a
This-
fine magical
got your
armor
rod
you're
out
wearing,
again.
Graven.
This tattered
I know.
cloak.
isn't it? Could do with a few more things though.
Like that shield you're wearing, I suppose. Yes.
Yeah, well, you know.
The trouble is, laddie, you can't eat this. You can't eat to drink this axe. Doesn't taste so good.
You've tried.
Just
You want to
give it a
try it?
lick.
You want to try it, laddie?
I'm good, thank you. Well, shall we make it? Shall we head there?
Let's do it.
Let's go. Do we need any supplies?
I do not. Do you?
I don't think so. I think I'm already kitted out.
Oh, I'll quickly run to Dobson. Dobson, you there?
No, Dobson isn't there. He's gone. No, he is there. He says, "Hello. What do you want?" Much more friendly way.
I saw you brought some poles into the tavern the other day, and I was wondering if you
Aye,
had
good old there. Some more of those mature poles.
nature.
Yeah, good solid pole length that is.
I'll take one of those.
Sure. Yes, they're a silver piece each.
Yeah. Right. So she hands him one. What's this? What's this called? A mature with an M?
Yes, that's right.
Mature.
Mature pole.
What sort of length is this pole?
It is exactly. Oh my god, why is this coming out in German? 3,2 fub feet. Where's my VPN?
3,2 feet.
3.
3.2 feet.
It's more of a walking stick.
Yes, 3.2 foot.
Well, I'll take it. Thank you very much. That is my.
Little did
I
know
know.
it cost 20 gold.
And Dobson, do you have any of your healing potions?
My healing potions? No, I stopped brewing those.
No, I mean, sorry, just a regular potion of healing.
Oh, yes. Got 3 of those. How many do you want?
Can I have 2?
Sure, yes. Yes, they're same normal price, 50 gold pieces each.
Okay, so I'll give him 100 gold pieces then.
I do also, I've been up recently to see, to Daymare to pick up some incense for your friend, venturing colleague, so to say. I did pick up some slightly more interesting potions, if you're interested.
I've heard about your interesting potions.
No. I see. Yes. Well, I can see why you'd get the wrong impression, but no, these are brewed by a specialist. He's much better versed at brewing these sort of things than I am. Spent many a year practicing his
Arts.
That's the word. Yes.
What do they do?
Well, he's assured me one of them. He told me it's make you very heroic, kind of strong and feel full of vigor for an hour or so.
And how much would that be going for?
I knew that was going to be the follow-up question. And the price is the price. Well, yes, the price. Quite expensive. These, not too bad actually. Well, I got them for you at quite a special price. It's kind of say sorry for events past. But these are about 500 gold pieces each. That's a good price, mine, for this.
I'll pass for now, but I'll bear it in mind.
Yes. Okay, great. I did also get some better healing potions, if they're more of interest. Superior, some might say. And I think he said one of them was great, and one of them was superior. I don't know what that means much to you, but it suddenly didn't mean much to me.
No, I think I'll pass for now. But I'll certainly bear that in mind next time. I've
got them on sale or return. So if you guys aren't too interested in a while, I'll probably take them back. But I'll keep them for a while.
How much are those, if you don't mind me asking?
The greater one is again a good special price. It's about 100 gold pieces, and the superior, superific. It's very good, the best. It's not the best, but quite good. That's 500 gold pieces too, the same as this heroism one.
I see. Well, I don't need them for the time being, but I think I might come back for a great one later on.
Certainly, yes. Well, like I say, I'll hold on to them for a while, and if you're interested, then I'll happily sell them to you at this cheap cost. Otherwise, I'll take them back to Daemir, and I'm sure he'll find better use for them.
Just so I understand, a great one is how many D4s of healing? It's 44?
Great is... where did that tab go? Something like that. Oh my god, I literally had that open. I'm going crazy. Crazy for crying. Crazy for trying. A great is 44 plus 4, and a superior is 8d4 plus 8.
Okay.
For all your chugging needs.
You know what? I'll take the great one.
Oh, yes. Oh, that was a quick change of mind there. Yes, that's 100 gold pieces, please.
There you go.
Fantastic. And I can't tempt you in, a bit of heroic strength.
Oh, Graven has all the heroism we need.
yes, of course. Look at him in that armor. It's beautiful.
Graven flexes his muscles.
See what I mean? Let's not forget about that flaming sword of his. But thank you. Ta-ta.
Yes. Are you off adventuring today?
Yes, we are.
He's already run off.
Yeah, I'll just scream back saying, yes, off to that large tower in the marshes. You know about it? Okay, I'll just head back.
What was that?
That sort of awkward thing where you don't know whether to say goodbye or.
Where was that? Sorry, where are you off to?
This tower, this very large tower in the northeast, in the marshlands. Have you heard of this?
Oh, yes. I've heard of that on occasion. Not go around that way much myself. Been kind of warned off it, I suppose.
Anything we should know about that you might have heard that would be useful for us to know?
Well, no. Generally, when someone warns you off places, you don't don't often go there too much. I've heard stories, of weird things coming in and out. I think there was once, a population that lived there, but Well, as with a lot of the places around here, I've been driven out,
What kind of population and what were they driven?
I don't know. You just hear stories of these things often over a beer. It's difficult to remember too much of the, the details.
Okay. Well, if you remember the details, that's always useful to know.
Well, yes, I do. I do try, but unless it's got a gold associated, quite often it's or some sort of trading thing. It's not really my bag, but I hear a few things every now and then.
All right. Well, I'm always interested in hearing those stories, so feel free to let me know. Over.
Yes, we'll do, of course.
Very well. We'd better be off then. Farewell. Leanna is doing some admin work.
I know, she's on the roof. Impatiently pacing.
Very well. I propose we go north up to Graven's Sheepish Mistake, and then take east from there, past this Shadowfey Rune Tower, and off to the large tower. Does that work for you?
Yep.
Sure.
Lead on.
Oh no, you know
Okay.
the way better than me. I'll point the way though.
Okay.
Okay, so our heroic adventurers leave Flamescar and head north towards Graven's Sheepish Mistake. Graven's Sheepish Mistake. It's wet and a little bit warmer today than it has been for the last few days, but still chill in the air. The rain has come in today. The night's still drawing in, shorter and shorter each night as you get closer and closer to Gringlefest. But you leave not long after, you've potted around town for a while and pull your cloaks up, push through the rain, which is on and off all day. You head out past... Why does that always such up? You head out past the agricultural district of Flamescar, head north to Graven's Sheepish Mistake, making camp halfway on the way as it gets dark, near the ruined bell tower, and then you push on to the stone circle. As you hit the stone circle, you take an immediate right turn and head out past the Shadowfey Tower, which is now ever more shrouded in shadow. As you pass, you take a cursory glance, trying not to look in too much, as it's not your adventure today, but you have a little look in and see that the shadow that was once hidden deep inside the tower is now emanating from the tower, and you can only just about make out the crumbled part to the north of the tower. The rest is all shrouded in shadow.
Is that normal? Asks Voronar.
No. We've sort of neglected one of our missions, and it seems to be getting out of hand.
I see. Seems like this Locke fellow was keeping you in check for these kind of issues. Too bad he's not around.
He's definitely outgrown us. That was a bad one.
That was good fun. It just took a while to hit, that was all. Once it sunk in...
If you saw my facial expression right now.
Okay, so you continue talking about the shadow as you head further east. And after another day of travel, as the sun slowly sets behind the trees and the night once again starts to draw in, it is cold. The cold also comes. You find yourself, the ground beneath your feet getting more and more wet and soggy. Before long, find yourself almost walking through what feels like a marsh. After a while, you heading through kind of deep morass of bogs, sawgrass, and grey. No, you haven't headed through those at all. That's a lie. You're approaching those. You come out through the trees, and in front of you, where's that gone? Where's that gone? Sits
Something cool.
A big tower.
Ooh.
Wah, wah.
Thought it would be round for some reason.
an ancient edifice built up high. It's dark stone sitting upon an island anchorage in the midst of a deep morass of bogs, sawgrass, and grey, stagnant water. The tower, jutting some 80 feet above the island, sits like an obelisk, jutting from the fog and waters. It is wholly out of place, and you would assume viewable from many miles away. The distance, as you sort of come out, you can see the distance from the dry land to the island itself is a little over 500 feet. But as you stop at the water's edge, you see it's thick and looks in places very deep. As you exit the trees, you see just down to the south a bit, kind of over to your right as you come out the trees. You see a smattering of boats lining the banks.
Yeah.
How does the water look?
In what sense?
In purity.
Thick, murky, grey and stagnant.
Does it look as though there's enough boats for all of us?
So from where you're standing, you can't quite see the boats themselves.
Okay.
You can see the boats, but you can't see the details of the boats.
Right, okay. I'd like to go over and...
There certainly seems to be quite a few kind of, there is a smattering, so there's quite a few...
Smattering of boats.
Smattering of boats.
Niall
I drew a map for this, but I can't... Sorry, carry on.
Niall shivers and looks at the water.
That's a good shiver. Have an inspiration point. I like a shiver. I like a shiver. That's a good description.
There better not be any crocodiles. Sick of the bloody things.
Oh, I have a map for this. Sorry, hang on. Let me give you a map. This would be amazing. Breaking all the things. Let's move you to there, move you to there, move you to there, and if you're really lucky, you should now be able to see.
Yes.
Ah,
Where are we? Okay.
look at that jetty almost blends in seamlessly.
Shush.
Yes, indeed.
Doesn't it?
That's where the smattering of boats are, you cheeky git.
Okay.
What about the obelisk in the middle? That's seamless.
It's
Yeah.
even more imposing than the picture.
It is.
So the kind of the sea, the lake thing here is the bog that's kind of covered in sawgrass. You can't see it. It's not as clear and as easy as that.
Okay. Any signs of life around? Any noises? Any movement in the trees?
Roll a perception check.
Perception.
Immersion is completely gone. It's just 250 feet.
I got a 9.
Okay. So as you come out and you have a little listen around, you hear every now and then the small plop in the water. You can hear a few kind of birds nestling away in the trees. But other than that, you don't hear a lot else.
Any
See a lot else?
signs of life from the tower? Can we see from here? Any
No.
lights on? Any?
There are no lights on. Are there lights? There probably would be lights on. Maybe there are lights on.
Well, is it day or night?
Well, it's getting dark now. Yeah.
Graven, if you want to look around, I suggest you lift the helm of your helmet. You will see better.
I can't actually take it off.
Can you not lift the front part up?
I expect it has got a front part. Yeah. Yeah, I can see fine.
Yes, you do see a few flickers of lights coming from some of the more upper kind of slits, windows. There are a few flickers of light every now and then.
Okay.
How many
Every now and then
floors?
something maybe passes past the window. There are, it looks to be about, you're not too sure how many floors are on the inside. It's quite an imposing view, lots of harsh stonework. But it's about 80 feet high. You would probably know that, 80 foot, fuck you.
Look at that.
80 foot high. And you would know a floor is, probably 12, 14 feet kind of height.
So that's like
Five,
a
six
similar
floors.
size. It's a similar size to the telescope thing. Ish.
Pretty much. I'm going to send my imp flying in a raven form, just to get just a flyby and come back. See what he can find on the top.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you fly your. There's a thing for when you do this. You fly your raven. Where's your raven? You need a raven. Raven!
Leanna speaks up. You might not want to get too close. I think it might get struck by lightning or something if there's a wizard.
What makes you think there's a wizard?
Didn't you say there was a wizard?
Well,
There's always wizards in the tower. There's always wizards in the
Yeah,
tower.
wizards and towers are like.
he is a
Dicks.
scholar.
It can't go away more than 100 feet, can it? So, yeah, it can go around the town.
I mean,
It can.
I
it just can't.
I can't see through his eyes over the 100 feet, but it can go wherever.
Right. Okay, so it flies around. And as it flies sort of around the top of the tower, you see that there is, from here, there are kind of two main channels in the water itself. There is one that rides straight up to the kind of almost the main channel that rides from the jetty to the bottom of this obelisk. And through the sawgrass, you make out another smaller channel, which leads around to the back. As you fly your raven round further, you see something. Where's that gone?
Baby Bell.
Oh, that's really unhelpful. Where's it gone?
The Dragon Fields, brought to you by Baby Bell.
You see at the top of the tower what seem to be an overhanging set of battlements with a small perch. And as you sort of look, you see that there is you see, as you look down from this point of view, you see the mires of the swamplands stretch across and out much further to the east. Pulled taut across the flat terrain. Mounds of stinking mud jut from the swamp. Channels of sluggish water through the limitless stands of reeds and sawgrass. Stumped trees and troll glens dot the landscape, and black clouds of pestilence hang over the vast terrain until they crash. Let's go for it. Against the iron base of a set of larger towers. Tall and stark, they jut out from the swamp, climbing into the heavens, hundreds upon hundreds of feet, walls upon walls stacked into the tower, minarets clawing from the surface, rending the skyline. Ever they rise, until the tops of the great citadel loom upon the landscape like the dead limbs of some giant tree. That was a lot of information for you to take in right there.
That was.
Yes.
Is that off in the distance, or is that's not
Yes,
this tower?
no, that's off in the distance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I relay everything.
You make you get a good impression of this tower as you fly around it. It looks fairly formidable, built to withstand maybe attacks from around. You know, it's got this large lake around it. The tower itself looks stark and bare, but
Is it in a
strong and fun. Hello?
Similar kind of style to the towers we see in the distance. Does it look as though it might have been built by the same people?
You only as this car would be able to answer.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course.
It's easy, anyone can see them.
Leanna puts her arm under Graven's armpits and lifts him into.
Okay.
Where? Into the sky. Pretty heavy.
Sure, I can manage it.
You see stuff. Lots of stuff.
Do I see the same stuff you just described?
Wow! Holy shit! That's what it looks like. That's amazing. I'm gonna just ignore the dragons in this picture.
I'm not sure
For now.
I can.
For now. Where did you put it? Oh, okay.
It's in Discord.
Oof.
It sort of looks like
like
that,
that.
but far or off. So you can't make out all that detail, obviously, and a lot of it is. But they're kind of, you see that marshy wasteland goes off into the east.
Okay, I got it. Right.
That's pretty
Okay.
awesome. How far is this?
Far.
This is north.
So,
No, east.
Oh, east. Oh.
so we want to get across to this tower, don't we? But we want to do it in such a way that whoever's in the tower doesn't see us come in.
That is preferable.
So, should we check out the boats here?
Yeah, yes, we should.
Um,
And then maybe wait till night time and sneak across the water
what's
under the cover of night.
what's our escape plan? Because I'm not liking these escape routes.
We could always swim.
Yeah, but I'm thinking there's a reason there are boats.
Yes,
I'm
people
not
like to
like-
get wet.
I mean, boats instead of like a path or something.
And sure, the crocodiles too.
We'll be fine. We'll just have to row really fast if we're trying to escape.
You'll be fighting the armor. No.
I don't know, armor sinks.
Then let's stay in the cover of those trees before until it's dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's getting dark pretty rapidly. The night's drawing quite fast now. It's
Okay.
probably only 5-6 o'clock, but it's almost pitch black now. You see the moon has come up and is giving an eerie illumination across the
Okay.
the marsh.
Can we have a look, see what state these boats are in?
Sure, yeah. So as you walk up to the boats now, you can see them much better than you could from afar. You see there's a few of them in disrepair, but there's a couple of them that look, worthy enough for a short trip across to the island and back. Certainly large enough for the 5 of you to go across in a couple of boats.
All right. What do we reckon? Do we want to go straight across, or do we want to go around to the back of it?
What's in the back again?
I don't know. It just said there were 2 channels. So one went around the back, and the other one was more of a direct route across.
Probably a bug gate or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
So the main
Or should we just try and
entrance-
get onto the islandy bit, and then worry about it when we're there?
If it is
So from-
indeed a wizard, maybe he'll have some defenses up, so we'd better be careful.
Yeah.
Let's go for the back route.
Yeah, I think that might be better.
Okay. We're going to do that then. get in the boat and then.
I'll float ahead and like have a look through the water if I can.
Do we want to go stealthily? I'm saying this before you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea, to make as little noise and.
Niall has a way with this, doesn't he? What do you think, Niall? Should we use the shadows, or do you think we're fine?
I don't reckon you're very quiet with the paddles. I'll cast my spell.
Very well.
I think I'll stay in the boat then if we want to stay super still.
Yeah.
How many people can go on these boats?
There's enough space in a couple of the boats to get all of you in. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's what we'll do then.
Okay, so you start
Oh,
paddling.
that's the wrong one. I didn't mean to cast that.
I assumed as much. You stealthily make your way into the boats and start paddling as quietly as possible. The boats creak and groan beneath you, but they hold as you get in and start paddling along. Niall casts a shimmer of quietness across you. You suddenly seem a little bit more stealthy than you did before. As you paddle, I'll move you because that'll be fun. As you paddle further in through the marsh, following the kind of the main trail that twists and turns through the marshy bog, you see up ahead. Where'd that go? You see up ahead. Yes, so you're following the channel that's been cut kind of through the marsh grass. And just before you take the fork, you see up ahead, which seems to be much more used path, a small landing carved into the stone. That's here. And a narrow path winding its way up from the landing, up the rocky slope to the tower itself. As you then take it there, take a left, and all the things are going wrong. Oh well, let's just wee backwards. How did I pick you all up but not that last time? Okay.
Because we're not on the strings at the time.
You make your way following the small narrow path around and find that it ends up as you take your way around the lesser channel, and you quickly discover a second landing with a smaller, more used path. It winds up the island, joining the other path about midway, and ends at the bottom of the stairs that lead up to the front gates of the tower.
All right. Can we drag the boats out of the marsh so they're on dry land and safe? Is there any kind of hedges or bushes or anything we can hide in?
So as you've kind of come round, you've basically approached the bottom of the stone obelisk that's coming out. There's kind of a small jetty as you've come round, so there would be somewhere to tie the boats up to against this piece of rock. Yes.
We want to bring them on land, really, so that it's not apparent that we've arrived.
You would have to kind of lug them up the path then to the top of this base stone piece, which is about 15 foot above the marsh.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll just kind of stash them out of sight somewhere then, if we can do that. Can we tie them to the jetty so that they can't be seen from the tower?
Yes. I mean, there's there's quite a steep angle from where you are to the top of the tower. So
Well, let's do that then.
find some branches that we can, foliage that we can hide them a bit with. That could help as well.
I think let's not waste too much time, since
Yes.
we're on concentration with pass without
Yeah,
for an
Yeah.
hour.
Okay.
that's a good point. Let's head to the door then. So how many doors are there to get in?
Doors.
Yeah.
You don't see any doors.
No doors.
No
Main
doors.
gate, did you say?
You see the path. So you see a path that comes up from the jetty to the top to the base of the back of this tower,
Right.
and then runs around. I'll draw it because I'm not being here. Which then runs around to the front of the,
Okay.
obviously to the front of the tower.
But all around the tower, there's no doors to go in.
Certainly, at first glance, there doesn't seem to be.
Okay.
All right.
There
We'll
might-
just double check then. We'll make our way around.
Are there any windows?
So at this level, no, there aren't.
I mean, high up.
Yeah, sure, there are windows.
Before you send your raven in, that's not going to be very discreet if there's a raven flying around.
My raven right now turns into the spider and climbs the wall. So, are there any windows that we could possibly fit through about 100 feet from us?
No, so all windows are obviously designed for defense and firing arrows out of, but certainly not for kind of clambering through, or they're all kind of more slits, small openings. You would struggle to fit through any windows. You did see the battlements and the top. There was like a balcony. You did see a door that you could potentially get through, but that's right at the top of the tower, about 80 foot, 100 foot above you.
Okay. Can we just check around the base of the tower that there's no way in?
So hold
Sure,
on,
yeah.
there's a way,
Well-
if there's an entrance from the top, Leanna could just go up and attach a rope down for us to climb.
I was about to make my imp do it, but that's okay.
That's also fine.
We could actually have two ropes, so two people could be climbing at the same time.
That is even finer.
Assuming we have enough of rope.
I have 50 feet of rope. Happy to attach it to somebody else's 50 feet of ropes.
Yeah.
And we need another two people with 50 feet of rope.
How high are the battlements?
80.
They
Oh, it's like at the very top,
Yes, that's right.
right? Yeah, I think I have like a pack or something with rope.
Me too.
Yeah. I have hempen rope.
If you
I
have a
got
pack
50
with
feet
rope.
on me. So as my spider climbs up, and there are those slits, right? For the arrows. He would pick through all of them as he goes up, just to see what's there, what we can expect, sort of thing.
Okay.
That's you.
Okay.
Okay. So as you, yeah. Okay. So as you climb up, where are you? You're. Huh. Okay, so as you get about 40 feet off the ground, to what you would think would probably be around the 3rd floor, you see there's one of the first small slits that you look through as you, and you see into what seems to be a kind of fairly empty hallway. As you continue up, to the next story. Has some windows. So you're kind of climbing up the. If you imagine looking top down at this building, I just dropped my pen. Top down, you're kind of climbing up the top left-hand part, so the northwest at the back. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So as you climb up, there's two windows fairly close together. One on the left, and one on the right. Did you want to go through them both? Just one?
Let's go from the nearest one to the furthest one, no matter the difference, and then check them both. And then...
Okay. So as you look through the first window on the left, you see it leads into a small room with a high ceiling. You briefly see many pictures and phrases of demons and other monsters decorate the wall. There are about 7 men in this room, all with large halberds, spears, and the like.
Okay. Obviously, I will relay everything to the team.
Did you say owlbears?
Halberds. Like spears.
Halberds.
Okay, halberds. Yeah.
There's no
Not
halberds.
owlbears.
Okay.
That's a relief.
Did you want to look through the other window as well?
Yes, please.
Okay.
7 owlbears.
This one seems much more empty. You see the walls are clean and barren, but on the floor are evenly spaced 6 independent loops tied into the flagstones of the floor. The stone around the loops you just about make out is kind of black and glistens in the light of a lamp. Although you see no doors into this room.
Okay.
Secret room. Keep that in mind.
You continue up to the kind of the 5th floor and see the balcony on the edge and crawl your way successfully onto the balcony.
So, on which floor was this one without doors?
The 4th floor.
Okay. And on which orientation, which edge? Was like the western part, south part?
That one. Northwest.
Yeah, you climbed up. Basically, I'm gonna just draw it. This is a top-down view of your tower. You're all stood at the bottom here, and you've just climbed up that way, and then the balcony is on this side here.
Okay.
Like so.
Okay. For the balcony, there is a door or some kind of window or something.
So in the balcony, there is something. There is a poorly described. So you can see from here that this tower goes up another level, although there are no walls or anything like that. You see that it's mostly empty, apart from several large ton braziers that would probably be used for sending signals.
Call for help, maybe.
Okay. Does the balcony look sturdy enough to safely climb us up?
Yes, the balcony is strong and rigid and.
Okay, then my spider turns into its true form, ties a rope, turns back into the river and hovers back to me, and we can safely climb, sort of.
Just make sure the rope doesn't fall just by a slit, so we are not so obvious as we climb up. So further away from one of the slits, yeah.
Yeah, just towards the edge, so we are not easily seen.
All right.
Okay.
Who goes first?
I'll go first.
Okay, so as he's car, I'd like your imp to roll a stealth check for me, please, as it's made its way up the tower. Okay, and perfect. And so you throw. Which side of the balcony have you thrown the rope off of?
I think that would be the north one, the closest to us.
This one, this side
that's
here. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
that's where I think there are the least amount of slits and stuff.
Yep. So there's none really on the corner. So if you kind of made your way up there and hopped over, you'd probably miss most of the slits.
That's the plan.
Okay. So how are you all going? You know, are you going to go up one by one, or?
I think that's best, isn't it? Go one by one.
My spell won't work.
Yeah, we have to
Yeah.
keep close if we want to.
You have to stay close to me.
I don't know if a rope will hold all of us.
Liana can fly, and Vornar has a stick of flying.
It's called a broom. And yes,
That's the one.
And then we can have 3 people up there, 4 people up there in
or we could do multiple.
in one go. But if you do multiple trips, we may use element of surprise. And if something goes wrong, then we are the least person here
Yep.
a mess.
Okay, let's try it that way then. Well, we can test the weight before we go any further. Shall we?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So did you make a decision?
We're
Yes.
going to test the weight with all of us on first, aren't we?
Well, all of the ones who cannot fly.
All the ones who
so-
can't fly, so 3 of us.
Yeah.
Does it look as though it hold the weight of 3 of us?
Yes. The rope is strong. The balcony itself is, solid as anything you've ever seen.
All right. Well, let's start climbing up then.
Okay.
And I'll go on my broom.
So Liana and Vornar are kind of flying close
Yeah.
enough to stay without any trace. The other 3 are all climbing up.
I'm making sure that Graven doesn't fall off.
Okay.
As if. As if I'd fall off. I'm a dab hand at falling out of towers.
Yeah, wouldn't be the first time.
No, it wouldn't be the first time.
Okay, so as you kind of place your feet and start strengthen yourselves up. At first, it's fairly easy. You're strong people, but after a while, it gets a bit difficult. I'd like you all to roll a strength check, just a plain. No, let's go with athletics. Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
that.
I'm calling upon the gods for some guidance with this. Oh no, I'm not. Sorry. I need to get a fucking concentration on it. Stupid spell.
How strong is Ziska? Does he look beefy?
Definitely anything opposite of beefy.
Okay. I'll bless Ziska.
What order are you going in up this thing, by the way?
Well, I'll go up first if you like.
As is last.
I probably should go in the middle.
I would recommend Graven to be last, just because if he falls, everyone falls.
Okay.
He's also the strongest.
So Graven expertly starts plunging his way up the rope, as if he's climbed many ropes before. Even through his armor, you can feel the bulging veins in his muscles as he just pulls himself up. It's not a great view, as you can sort of see through some of the cracks in the armor, and some of the
Nice.
lavender mulch starts kind of like falling out as he.
No,
leaves
that's
the
gone
ground.
now. I've cleaned it now. Prestidigitation gave me a good clean.
Well, something's falling out.
And Graven and Niall soon start making swift work up this rope. Azzy's car, unfortunately, is much more refined. Has much more refined tastes than clambering around on ropes outside of towers. And you see his struggle is real. After a while, he starts lagging behind, sort of 10 feet or so. About halfway up, he's about 10 feet behind. Obviously finding it difficult, although just about finding is, still making progress. By the time Graven and Niall heft their way over the top, Azzy's car is about 15 foot away from the top, but manages to put himself over too.
Okay.
Voronar and Azzy's car Voronar and Leanna both just gently glide down onto the battlements.
Cheaters.
And I'd like you all to roll a stealth check for me, please.
Huzzah.
Plus 10.
With plus 10, yes.
Oh.
It's a 14. At least it's not a 4.
It is a 14, you're right.
It's better than a 4.
Holy shit. Okay, fine, great. Perfect.
It's hard to be stealthy on a broom, I have to say. I'm still learning the hang of this thing. Oh, sorry. I dropped it.
Stop fighting fireballs, that will help.
Yes.
To be fair, you've still got disadvantage, I imagine, haven't you, Graven?
Oh yes. Let me roll it again.
I'll guide you then.
So a 10 or a... So it would have been a 10 or a 16, so there's still the 10. Plus the 10 from the old spell, so 20.
20, yeah. Just the crit fail to do.
Yeah, on average, we're pretty good. It's all about averages, right? Right? Group stealth, that's how it works, right?
Or are we just as stealthy as the most unstealthy member?
That's why group stealth exists, because otherwise you always lose. There's always one person to fail the roll.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're all on the battlements now. Let's move you to the battlements then, because I have battlements on. I have maps.
Noise.
I didn't like that laugh, Graham.
I was just laughing at Voronar talking shit.
All right.
That's some nice fast talking skills there.
Right. Let's move you on to there. Doors are open. Let's close the doors.
Maybe they left the door.
Right, okay, doors closed, perfect. Let's just move you on to here. Center the map to where you are. You should all be able to see.
Yes.
Nope, can't see a thing.
That's because it's dark, yes.
Okay, I'll draw my sword then, shed a little bit of light.
Yeah. That's like a torch, right?
I think so.
I believe, yeah.
Torch!
Ooh.
Okay, so all of you could see a black and white version until Graven pulls his sword out and everything suddenly gets beautifully lit up. Ooh, excuse me, that was disgusting.
I got my armor of shadows going.
Schultz.
Yo, what, sorry?
I got my armor of shadows going.
Ooh, what does that do?
Mage armor. Just a fancy name of it.
It's a warlock thing.
Wait, say again? What's the spell? Armor of Agathis? Is that what it is?
Armor
It's-
of shadows, he said.
Oh, shadows.
It's mage armor for warlocks.
Oh, cool. Yeah, literally that. Wow, without expending anything. That's much better. Okay, great, fantastic. Please make sure you update your armor class on your sheet.
There. It's there. Don't worry.
It's 14 with mage armor?
Yes.
Wow.
That's awful.
That's one dex for you. That's one dex for you.
What level are you now? Anyway, it's all irrelevant. As you are standing on the battlements, you see splendidness. It's a nice rail. You can see these large braziers. They were obviously once used for making, maybe still are, used for making signals to other towers. And in front of you, in the middle of the balcony, are two large, very large doors.
What's this bit here I can see?
That's also part of the door.
Oh, okay. Right.
Alright. So the doors are made of what? Wood? Metal? Stone? Paper?
All of the above. No. They're kind of large, real big, large oak doors. I don't know where the doors are in this thing. Kind of with large metal rivets and cross beams, and they look particularly strong.
I'd like to listen in a bit and
Yeah.
maybe put my hand in the what do you call it? The locks.
Keyhole.
The keyhole. Thank you. To see if I see or hear anything.
Okay. Roll up. There's no keyhole.
Okay, so just listening then.
Is there a keyhole?
I'd also like to listen at the door as well.
Okay. So both of you roll a perception check then, please.
Oh, that's much better than the previous one.
I can't hear shit.
Well, that's because you have your helmet. You have to remove it.
I've got lavender in my ears.
What did you roll? All the things. Right, sorry, you're going to just have to bear with me a little bit with this because you're coming in from the wrong direction. So I'm having to read the other bits. You don't really hear anything.
Okay. I hear nothing. And let's check the door.
Are you not checking the door?
No, I was listening in. Now I think we need to check the door. Leanna, you're able to detect magic?
I can. Anna starts swishing and flicking her rod.
To detect magical, evil, and good auras.
That's the thing.
Yeah, you're getting a whole lot of that.
Oh, that's not good.
From Graven's sword, first of all.
Maybe, but that would be like a really weak thing. Because the fire is basically just like light.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
What's it? Evil and good. Okay, so there's a distinct. The whole tower is giving you off kind of an evil vibe, although I don't think this kind of goes through walls, does it? So it's
It goes through like a foot of stone or something.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't go through a foot of stone.
Pretty thick. Apart from that, you're not really getting a whole lot else, although there is obviously quite a lot of magical and evil energy just generally in this area.
This shit is evil.
Is it magical too?
Is it specifically from the door or just
It's
the whole area?
It's a magical sort of evil. The balcony is evil, the door is evil, every
It's all
rock is
evil.
yeah.
All right then.
Feels like home.
Everything is evil on the dragon fields. It appears.
Should we try the door then?
Yeah.
Seeing as we climbed all the way up here, we might as well, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Should we check it for traps?
That's a good idea.
Nah.
Is anyone good at checking for traps?
I have an okay investigation. I'll have a... Actually, my investigation is kind of... I have a +2 modifier. Is that... You know what? I'm talking metagamey. Leanna, confident in her skills, starts sticking a finger in the lock, feeling
Yeah.
around for any sharp things.
Let me
Any
assist
spring.
you with this. I'm used to these kind of things from
Okay,
in my previous job.
please do. Yeah, that's a solid.
You know what? You're doing a fine job on your own.
That's a solid 12. Yeah, so she's like, I guess looking inside the lock if there's any springs that would be activated if you try to pick it.
You're looking specifically for traps.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to describe looking for traps on a door.
Or alarms, basically anything that's...
Anything that looks out of place, yeah.
You know, when you start pulling the knob a bit, if you feel a bit of resistance, then that's usually a way to know there might be something. And then, you know, the resistance increases as you turn the knob. That's usually a sign.
That's called rape.
That's
Moving on.
move on from that. What are you talking about? Okay, so you don't find any traps.
I say we just push the door open slowly
Go for it.
and as quietly as we possibly can.
All right.
In fact, actually, before I do that, actually, no, that's fine. Yeah, I'll just push the door open slowly, trying to make as little noise as possible. Everybody else moves out of the way.
Oh, that's a good question. Which way do they open?
Inwards.
Right. Okay.
Unusual. It's a fire hazard, you know? Those wizards don't care.
Nah.
Okay. Okay, I just need to sort out the inside of this room. Hold on.
So I wonder what was the proper way to get in here then.
There was the gate, wasn't there?
There's many
Yeah.
ways you could come in here.
Well, all the windows were too small, and there was no door.
I'm sure
Plenty
there
of
was
doors,
a door.
mate.
Just no doors you
We
could
had
see.
a look. We had a look for doors.
You had your helmet on. You just didn't see them.
Didn't see them.
You saw the front door. You just then went.
No, we
round
didn't.
that. Yeah, you did.
Oh, we said, can we go all the way around? And is there
I
any doors?
didn't hear you say. Did you go all the way around?
I don't think we did, no.
I don't think you said that. I think
but
you just said.
We would have
looked
seen it.
Well,
from the,
we
on the
will
Maybe
wall,
we
so-
should.
the stream later on, shall we?
Sure. Do what you like. Right.
Anyway, we're
just
here now.
drop
This
that
is far
for
more
me.
exciting than going through a door.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, we are still.
I mean, this is a door.
Yeah, this is the proper heroic way to do it, not through the front door.
Exactly. Climbing up towers,
Yeah, it's like Batman.
doing shit. Exactly. I just wish I'd prepped this map slightly better. Okay. Okay. Don't move that bit.
Always count on us to mess your plans.
That's what guys are for.
That's the job of any D&D player.
Yeah.
Okay, you're on that layer. You're on probably the same layer. That's great. You're on that layer. You're on that layer. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I need a chair.
You've been standing this whole time?
Sorry.
Standing this whole time?
It's just so you're gonna have to use your mind. Okay, so you push the doors open and find that they are indeed not locked.
Then
As
Knew
you,
it.
Oh, presumably you're gonna go into the room.
We're going to have a look in as the door opens.
Okay.
peek in before we go in.
Yeah.
Well, the doors are massive, so as you push them open, they sort of glide open, almost as if you didn't really have to push them at all. Upon opening the doors, you see sitting lazily on the chair With
With the
what?
final boss.
With one leg thrown across the arm of the chair, amidst the splendor of the golden braziers and deep red carpets, sits a stout-looking, if short man. His clothes are lavish, almost brazen. His hair is long and black, and spills around his white face to hang down to his waist. His face is somewhat covered by hair, but plainly visible is a brass and wire clamp that is attached to his jaws and cheeks. He is beautiful and obviously very vain. He holds a huge ebony spear in his hand. And what can the Lord of the Tower do for you?
I don't recognize him, by the way. Do I?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I totally forgot to do the thing. Oh, that's fine. We'll do that later. Crack on.
The Lord of what? What did you say? The Lord of what?
Lord of
Lord
the
of
Tower.
the Tower.
Okay.
We've come to give you our tribute on behalf of Flamescar.
Yes, hello. We are here looking for someone. Pardon our intrusion.
He looks at Leanna and seemingly is interested in this tribute. But then as Voronir pipes up from behind, he points his spear at Voronir and shouts, "Die now! Curse! Vain!"
Curse what?
Oh
Vain.
lord.
Okay.
Die now, curse thee.
Vain. Curse vain.
You'd think we'd
Curse
have
vain.
social options out of some of those encounters.
He doesn't seem very friendly.
Well, this is an encounter that you specifically made up, isn't it? Where you have to kill someone.
Oh, shit. Yeah, but it's not him, so...
Oh, it's not him. Okay.
Why are you rolling initiative?
because
Because
you opened
the
the turn
initiative-
order.
And he just used threatening language.
Oh, right. Okay, well, if you want to attack, that's fine.
No, we don't. No.
You're-
There seems. I mean, he shouted that, but there is a brief pause before anything happens.
I would rather not. I'd like to speak, if that's all right with you. We are
Go for it.
here coming as our good friend, ghostly friend here, Sade, to pay tribute. I'm happy to do a deception check.
You see that. You see. He hesitates.
That's when I say, die! No, I'm kidding. May we present our tribute?
What is your tribute?
Oh, many treasures. Elena takes out her backpack and starts rummaging through it. She takes out a gothic trinket, which I'm going to decide it's her background stuff, which I'm going to decide is like a goblet. Her platinum plate worth 50 GP.
Great. And while this is happening, I am studying that guy, and I am using Know Your Enemy to try and ascertain his total levels and hit points.
Yep. Okay. I'll let you know when you get to a minute.
All right.
So it's Golden Tiara. Let me just write.
Did you say? What did you say? Armor class and
Armor
total
class.
levels?
No, sorry. Hit points and level. Whether that is higher than mine or lower in both cases, or the same.
Level. What is that for a monster? Is that their challenge rating?
Challenge rating, yeah.
Challenge rating. Right. Okay. So Liana's turfing stuff out, and the lawless house, yes, and it seems interested in the mirror. It says, why did you bring me the mirror?
Oh, because you are so beautiful, of course, and you know, everyone should be able to marvel at their own beauty, particularly you, of course,
Only
as
you,
you have
of course.
as you have so much of it.
Mirrors are
Roll.
wasted on any face but yours.
Both of you roll a charisma check.
Persuasion or just charisma?
Charisma.
I'm not good at that.
Oh no, wait. Yeah, persuasion would be fine.
Nice. That's not terrible.
Oh, I get to use Cthulhu for the first time ever.
Oh no!
What do you
Come on,
mean?
Come on, Cthulhu, you can
Oh,
do
the
it.
dice tower.
The
Okay.
dice tower, yeah.
Oh, I see.
What colour dice shall I use for this fella? Let's go with red. He's kind of a red fella.
We're supposed to see your rolls.
That's not true. I can roll however I like.
Can I roll my
So-
dice like this too?
So does he look human or is he bigger? Because I notice he's taking up quite a
He
few
is
spaces.
very large.
Very large, so not
yes.
human size.
No, large.
Is it a fiend? Can we tell what it is?
Yes, I can. I tell you. I can tell you. I can tell you. What's this fellow look like? So he looks very demonic.
Very demonic.
Almost as if it's a devil.
A devil or a demon?
A devil.
Okay, that's fine
Let's
then.
so he's helpful, not
So
powerful.
he looks
That's
he
it.
looks devilish then, not demonic.
Sure.
Because if he was a demon, I'd be like, okay, see you later then.
He is a devil.
As long as it's not
Devilishly
the
handsome.
devil.
Just a devil.
In fact, he looks a little. No, he doesn't look like. He's ugly. Yeah, so he looks. He's a kind of large devil. Who currently seems kind of swayed by Leana and Voronar,
We'd
and
also-
is kind of relaxed back into its chair.
we also have a little performance for you made by a beautiful creature breathing hellish fire. And Vornar looks at Azizka.
Do I look like a performer for you?
I'm talking about your familiar.
She means the thing you did in the graveyard.
It was a test run.
For tonight's performance.
So, what can the Lord of the Tower do for you?
We are.
Oh,
Yep. Sorry, go on.
it's not what you can do for us. It's what we can do for you, Lord.
I am interested, as you brought me such beautiful gifts. Although not as beautiful as I.
Of course.
They'll pale in comparison to you. How long have you been residing in this magnificent tower?
Millennia.
It's, you look great for your age.
I have served Koborg loyally and watched over these lands for many years.
Who has he
But
served?
your intrusion has not gone unnoticed.
By-
Did he say cobalt?
That's what I heard too, but it's probably not right.
Yeah, what did you say?
Coburg the Undying, my master.
Coburg.
Ah, now I understand. Only a creature as handsome as you could serve Kobold the Undying.
However, Kobold the Undying is not the name of any demon prince or devil lord.
Shush you. Leanna gives him an elbow in the ribs.
My lord, by the way, is our good friend... why can't I remember his name?
Fang.
Fang Xuan residing in this tower.
Ah, a friend of yours, was he?
Yes, from way back.
I see. What do you want with Fang?
I just would like to catch up with him. It's been so long since I've seen him. Is he here?
Yes, he's here.
And is he under your service?
He... Your DM is buffering.
Having a stroke.
He came much as you did, although he wasn't as polite. He's downstairs now.
In the jail? In the cells?
We don't have cells in this tower. Too many hungry mouths.
Is he alive?
The last I saw, yes.
So I take it he's not under your servitude, but under your captivity.
I don't captivate people. They come here of their own accord. Like yourselves.
Yes.
I grow
Might I?
up with this conversation, though. What can I do for you, or what, as you say, can you do for me? Such ugly people as yourselves, hidden in armor, and he sort of waves at Graven with his spear, and whatever that is, and waves his spear at both Niall and has his car.
Why don't we start?
You see
never
Niall's hand tighten round his axe.
I mean, surely you recognize the devilish and fiendish nature of our good friend's armor, the devilish origins of our companion here, he's pointing at Aziska, and the undying nature of our other companion pointing at Leanna. We are all here servants of the undying. If we can help, let us know. And there is something I do need to tell you about Fang. It troubled me last time I saw him, but I heard him speak Celestial, and I thought that was a bit strange. We could get the truth out of him. I'm afraid he is, and say very quietly, a double agent.
I see. Well, that is good to know.
I could take the truth out of him, if you'd allow me.
I'm afraid you might be a little late.
Well, we can take the truth out of creatures who are no longer alive as well.
He is. Well, like I say, last I saw, he was still alive. I can take you to him if you wish.
Yes, and perhaps we can look at his belongings if they're not with him. That could give us a hint as to what he's been up to.
Quite.
Are we all okay with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Lead ahead, oh fearsome one.
Unless you'd rather not be bothered with this, you can just point the way and we'd happily go there without troubling you any further.
Yes, quite. He sort of, Leanna, as you handed him the things, he put them all in a bag that he has on him, and they all just sort of seem to disappear inside the bag.
Does the bag hold things?
You definitely get the impression that the bag is bigger on the inside than on the outside.
Well, that's a sign he's gonna die. Can I do an insight check just to see if it's leading us to our doom or
Sure.
if he's really buying what
Is
we're
it-
saying?
Has a minute passed yet?
Oh yes, it has. He has 102 hit points. Is that what you want to know? Is that
Well, it's whether it's compared to mine, so whether it's
it just
more
says
or
current hit
less.
points, isn't it, on the thing?
No. The DM tells you if the creature
Oh,
is your equal,
equal.
superior, or inferior in
He
regards
doesn't
to
have
the
100
following.
hit points. He has more than you.
Yes.
But he is a. What level are you?
I'm 8.
He is a lower. Well, he has a lower challenge rating than 8.
Yeah, but
I don't know what his level is though.
No, that doesn't mean a lot, does it? Okay.
It's a bit metagame, isn't it? Well, I suppose this whole thing is. But how does what total class levels? Oh no, he doesn't have any class levels. No, I think that's the answer.
Right.
Because
All
you
right.
can get monsters class levels. That's right. Yes. Okay. Cool. And he has no fighter class levels. Yes. That's that. Yeah. Fine.
Okay.
Ignore all the other things I said. Probably.
But he has more hit points than me.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
And insight. Insightful you are. Run away, dice. This dice tower is not very useful. There we go. It needs a higher thing. What question did you ask?
I wanted to know if he's basically trying to trick us into going somewhere that will be our doom, or if he's actually buying what we're doing, what we're told him.
You've seen him be quite intrigued by the gifts, and your words of flattery have certainly stopped you from being killed almost immediately, or at least stopped him from attacking. Whether he's leading you to your death, you don't know. He certainly seems to be cooperating.
Okay. I have a feeling it would be easier to kill him here on his own than when we're surrounded by his people, but
let's put
Never trust
ourselves.
the devil. Never trust the devil.
sorry, what?
Never trust the devil.
That's a good motto, yeah.
Not very good to say out loud in front of the devil, but you know.
I was gonna say let's put ourselves in our shoes, in our character's shoes, and you know.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to work out how you get out of this room. Hang on. Where's the stairs?
Are these doors?
They are, yes. But.
Warner
I
just
don't know if-
whispers to Graven very, very quietly. Should we kill it?
Don't ask me. I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Liana, should we kill it?
You're asking the priestess of death, of a death god. Leona nods very excitedly.
As in a yes.
I wander over and I whisper back to Voronar. If it doesn't work out, we've not got a very good escape plan here.
Can you roll a stealth check?
This is like a group building of whispering people.
I think all of you getting a +10 at this point still. Yeah.
Oh, good stuff.
Does
Leanna.
my disadvantage
She's only nodded.
apply with this, considering it's more about
It
speaking
is
quietly
more
than...
about speak. Yeah, no, so probably not. You can whisper underneath your thing.
Okay, cool.
I feel like it would give you advantage because of all the metal noise you're making.
That's true. Unless you go, what? Can't I hear?
So
What's going on?
We've broken ground.
slightly. As you guys are huddling, kind of huddling and whispering away.
Kill it!
What you don't notice is this guy just kind of subtly walks up behind you and whispers as well.
Oh shit.
No, you don't notice, was my word.
Okay, yeah.
Well, you could try, I suppose.
Said,
I don't think it will work out too well.
Vorna just says, I agree.
And I'm just about to do something stupid.
I start working towards the door.
But do I hear him whispering though?
Yeah, you were part of the conversation, I think. You're certainly close enough. He wasn't trying to hide his whisper. He's got a big grin on his face at this point.
Then I suppose this guy would do something very stupid,
Oh, no.
and his birdie.
He's gonna jump off the balcony.
Oh no, that's being in this kind of character. It's probably not best idea right now.
Just say what you're doing, man.
Time to commit or get off the pot.
Scorching ray.
Oh, no.
On,
At which point I'd like you all to roll initiative then, please.
again? Okay, that's good. That's great.
Oh my
That's
god.
good stuff.
I rolled exactly the same as before.
Oh, bloody hell.
You do
I don't
know
come on.
demons are like devils are okay, no, I'm not gonna say it. It's gonna be metagame.
Resistant or immune to fire?
Resistant, yes, I know.
I will say it because I think that's obvious knowledge.
I do think it's obvious, but
Right, where is everyone?
Oh, my initiative sucks.
it's way better than mine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. He's gone. That's an important time to leave. What does Scorching Ray do?
Who's gone?
Scorching Ray.
It's just fire.
3 times 2d6 damage.
Of what type? Fire.
Fire. I know he is resistant.
Okay. So how does this work? I am glad that you've rolled well.
Me too.
Right, let's give this fella a thing. All right, okay, so he's doing that. He's doing that. Right, whilst we wait for Niall to come back.
I'm back. Sorry.
Hey, he's back. No, that's all right. Nothing's happened really. We've just been rolling.
Yep.
But rolling.
Just keep rolling. Oh yeah, music, seriously.
Uh,
Leanna, I have minor illusion if you need some background music.
Oh no, I was listening to some.
Enough! Sorry. Okay. This guy is not surprised. So as he's calm, I'm gonna run that as your turn. doing your MP thing. Scorching ray, which
So I need to do that another 2 times, yes?
No, not now. On your turn.
it's his turn.
It's my
yeah.
turn.
What? Why twice?
Because it's
multiple.
3 years, 3 layers of scorching.
Right. Yes. Okay. So it hit. Yes. So then you roll. Need to read your thing. 3 rays. You hurl them at one target or several. Yes. So that's 3. Okay. Great. Yep. Okay. So your raven, which is over here, releases this huge burst of fire out from its mouth, almost catching the devil by surprise. But it obviously knew it was there. It wasn't. This thing was not surprised. Sorry, I should stop trying to read whilst doing things. I can't find things when I'm trying.
And of course I forgot to hex him.
You'll learn, don't worry.
But I'm gonna hex him after the attack though.
Good plan. Oh my god, why is this so hard? I'm trying to do simple things. Okay, fine, right. Okay, cool. So you've hit it with you did hit it. Well done, good job. With 3 rays. And how much damage?
3?
The 10 hit?
Oh wait, hang on. Oh, do you roll attacks for each ray as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So only the first one hit.
Okay, so that's 11 fire damage, sliced by half.
Okay, 11 points of fire damage, which cover the devil and singe some of its brash clothing, obviously infuriating it, but not hurting it that much. Ooh,
Okay,
But
and
still
I'm
hurts
going
him a
to.
bit? Or?
Go on.
Sorry.
I'm going to hex him
Okay.
for. Should have done it before, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to hex him for strength.
Okay.
Did the fire actually hurt him a bit?
It did hurt him, yes.
Okay, excellent.
Almost as if he is resistant to fire.
But not in you.
And since I pissed him off right now, I think I'm going to move towards the balcony.
Okay.
Terrible idea.
Yeah, that'll make it easier for him to throw you off.
He will have to get through you though.
Oh, I'm behind him.
Oh, sorry, I'm in Graven. And that's me done.
Okay, great. Okay, so it's this thing's turn. I'm just reading it. Alright. Okay. We need more epic music.
Yep.
This is a bit not epic enough for your grand battle. There we go.
Darude sounds.
I'm not playing Darude.
It's kind of nice to start with the final boss. For a change. Have all your spell slots and all. What's going on?
Sorry, I'm just. There's a lot of stuff going on.
He's reading through all the legendary abilities this guy has.
No, he's not that good. Sorry, I'm just reading his. I found a different page for his thing, and it's much easier to read. Okay, so. Right. Okay. What? That's mental. Okay. Here we go.
Please keep that to yourself.
It does inspire a lot of confidence into the preparation of this, the balancing of this fight, let's say.
Yeah, if you want balancing, you come to the wrong place. And with that, I'm just going to size him so he's actually only taking up. Oh, he's skinny now. All right, he is all 4 of those square sides, just so you all know. He is a large beast. He spins his spear around above his head. And shouts, "Liar! You are lies!" And thrusts his spear first at Leanna. Jesus, say on the desk.
I think you should reuse Roll20.
I need to fix that because I really like it. Hitting Leanna.
Oh no.
And doing that much piercing damage.
Alrighty.
And as the spear kind of gets pulled back out of you, I don't know what that word means. What does that word mean? I'd like you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Do you say all or her?
Just her.
Okay.
What was the result?
13.
Okay. As he pours the spear out from you, you feel this wash of kind of pain sear through your face and go blind.
That's cool. I don't need my eyes.
He then whips the thing up and over his head and attempts to plunge it into Graven. I should have added this thing on. Not managing to hit Graven.
Okay, I'm going to riposte.
What's your AC at the moment? 29?
23.
Okay, yep, and it doesn't hit you.
I'm going to riposte.
Okay.
Boom. 16? That misses, doesn't it?
16 does miss, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh well.
Okay, was that it? Sorry. Okay. And then he. What does he do now? He at this point he spins his. He kind of as you parry, he smashes his staff to the ground.
Oh boy.
And you see coming out of the top of the staff, there are 2 kind of beams of almost look like captured souls come out from the top of his spear. And as they kind of materialize, 2 whites appear in the room.
2 what?
Whites.
As in the color?
As in the ghostly visage of a dead thing. These ones happen to look like humans. In fact, one of them looks a little like... No, he doesn't. He's just alive. Yes, whites. They look like whites, who are horrible, beastly, undead creatures that have a semblance of life through sheer violence and hatred.
Okay.
That's nice.
And they're going to need a thing. And then it is somebody else's turn.
Graben.
It might be you, of
I
course.
think it is me.
It might be you. But first, we need to find out if that's true. Because
Oh yeah,
to
whites.
do is see if the whites are doing anything.
Don't they act
interest.
on the next round?
No, they just appear, so I'm going to put them in the initiative order. They're shit anyway. Yes, Graven! Graven the Bold. Graven the Great.
Right, okay. I will swing my sword at the guy.
Okay.
Missing for the first one.
12 misses, yes.
And again. Oh, misses again.
Missing once again, yes.
I'm going to use my action surge.
Okay.
Swing again. Crikey.
Jeez, these are some
And the
terrible-
last one. That's a hit, isn't it? 23.
23 is a hit.
Okay, we'll make that a pushing attack as well.
Okay.
So, I get to do that. 12 plus. Where's my pushing attack? No, superiority dice. Oh,
One.
plus 1. So 13
Okay.
points of damage, and he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, that's 4.
So I can push him back up to 15 feet,
So
which
for that.
I will do. And I will use my movement,
Okay.
follow him up, and I will slam him with my shield. So he
Okay.
needs to make another strength. He needs to beat this.
Beat this, bitch.
Oh.
That's he's got modifiers on that, so
Ah.
he does beat you.
Okay. Alright. So that is me done.
Okay, Leanna of the Nine Hells. It is you.
Of the 9 hells?
Ah,
Cool. I will do a thing. But first, I will say, Drummond, Ron never fought a fiend with you, did he?
just a slight reminder that you are blind.
Right.
Sorry. What was the question?
Oh, she's just commenting that Bron never took Drummond to a feed fight.
Oh, right, yes. Aye! No, he did not. Looks like a tricky bugger. What you gonna do?
We're gonna kill it. You can learn a thing or two. Oh, that's not what I'm casting. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing.
Misclick.
There you go.
What are you casting?
The spirits of thingy.
Guardians. Okay.
So I think it's a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, I think you're right.
Against a 14.
He passes. So it takes half this damage.
Right, and the white as well. Actually, what ray is it?
Where have you cast it?
It's on me.
On you.
Yeah, it's the stupid Roll20 spells that don't describe them.
Right. Yep. So that's both. White. The white is not wise. The white
It's
is
a
wise.
15-foot radius, yeah.
Okay.
And I believe the devil still takes half.
Half damage. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 6 and 12 radiant damage, respectively.
Sorry.
So it's 6
Oh, so
for
you've
the.
already rolled the damage. Okay, I see. I get
Yeah.
it. I understand now.
It-
I get it. What type of damage? Necrotic damage.
It is radiant because I'm a good person.
Damage. Fantastic.
And then I second win.
Oh no. Okay. Yep.
And it is awful. And that's my turn.
Okay. Then Niall.
I'm going to turn into a bear, brown
Okay.
bear, and I'm going to try and. I take it this has appeared just in front of me.
It has, yes. It came out of the devil's staff and appeared.
Okay, then I'm going to bite the bastard
Solid pound.
and claw him as well, just because I can.
Why not?
What happened there? On the wrong thing. Oh,
That's a hit. That's a good hit.
Very bite and the crap fucking balls. There you go.
7 points of biting damage.
Yes.
Correct.
I assume I
Okay.
didn't hit with the claws.
You did not hit with the claws. That's not right. Okay, good. Fantastic. Do you want to do anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Okay.
I mean, I want to, but I can't.
Okay. Yeah, fine. At which point, this thing tries to drain the life away from you, doing 7 points of necrotic damage. And as you're probably fairly used to by now, could you roll a Constitution saving throw?
This is plus one more than this. 12.
Okay, so that comes off your hit point maximum for your bear.
Okay, that's 30. 7 points. Did you say?
7 points, yes. Okay, and it doesn't do anything else. Do you want to do anything else? No, it's your turn finished. Okay, Verona.
How high is the ceiling?
About 15, 20 foot. No, 12 to 15, I think I said earlier. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Graven Nile and say, you go kill these things quickly now. And cast a Quicken spell, sorry, a Twine spell, which is this, which means...
Yeah.
And then you know what I'm gonna do, don't you?
Cast haste.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
These fellas are now hasted, so you two get +2 to your AC. Advantage on dexterity saving throws, and an extra action on each of your turns.
Awesome.
You are very welcome. And then I'm gonna move. 1, that's a 5. Hey, why does it work? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
And that is the end of my turn.
Okay, so important note. This here is
What now?
actually a bed.
Oh,
It's about 3 feet higher than the rest of the room, and is a bed.
I wish you had told me. That's where I would have gone. No, I'm kidding. I'm still in here.
On the bed.
No.
Okay, then this thing slips up next to Leanna. And,
Oh no!
lays its deathly hands upon her, hitting her with its life drain attack, and draining 6 points of necrotic damage.
Well, that is the worst life drain, but I will say, because I'm wearing adamantium armor, that's just 3.
Cool.
Crits don't count.
And presumably you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I do.
You need to set your thing up so that it does it automatically.
Is it concentration? Spirit card?
I
It
don't know.
is. Yeah, it is.
It is. I would imagine it is.
I'm pretty sure it is,
yeah.
yeah.
It is. I just checked.
Yep. Fine.
Yeah. Just add...
So 2? No, 1.
1, 2, what?
How many Constitution do I need to roll?
Oh, twice. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay. So, so actually, you lose 3 points of hit points off your max, and you also drop your spell.
Oh, I thought the first one was okay.
No, until you reminded me, I'd forgotten you were also rolling. Oh no, sorry, you don't lose 3 hit points because you passed that one. Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. But I still dropped my spell.
Yes.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Yes.
As you. Oh, hello.
I'm here.
Sorry. Yes. Crack on. I thought Leanna was going to say something, but as this card, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
What was that? Hang on a second.
Yeah, go on.
No, carry on. I'll be back in a sec.
I think his house has been robbed or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say someone's breaking in.
Shall I carry on?
Yeah, crack on. He's a big lad. He'll fight his wife off. Go on. You're up.
Nice
As this
control.
car.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the Wraith close to Leilana.
Okay. Best of
Did you
plans.
just call me Leilana?
Lola!
Leilana.
Lalanda.
I swear to God, once I can see again.
Does hit. And therefore does 1 point of damage.
Plus, it's 5. I don't know why it didn't count in my charisma though.
Did you hex it?
Because no, I didn't hex it. I hexed the big guy, but I want to finish the the little one first.
Little.
That's weird.
No,
does it
but
say one? Because it says rolling 1d10. Oh, I think it needs a plus. Because it's
okay.
if you see it's got the 1d10 and then it's just got 4 chart plus 2.
That's weird.
Do you have the Agonizing Blast invocation? Is that one?
I do. I do.
You have to add that manually to the spell, otherwise it doesn't do it.
Yeah, it's in there.
That's what I did. It just kind of macro didn't work.
Okay.
It's 5 anyway. It's 5 total, and that's me done.
Oh,
Okay.
you're missing a plus in your.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
fine.
we did that. Come on, keep up, keep up, keep up.
No, I'm just saying why it didn't work.
Yeah, no, I said that.
Okay.
Keep up, keep up. Sorry.
Jesus.
Sweet baby Jesus. Okay, so as his car, are you finished?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So this fella then once again spins his large ebony doodah around in the air and
Steady on.
thrusts it towards Graven.
Don't forget your plus 2 AC.
Jesus, that
Makes
way he's
him
gonna
like
hit.
38.
Does he do that? Yes. What is your AC currently?
25.
Bang it.
Jesus.
Sweet
At the moment.
baby Jadis. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Sorry. Right. Gotta roll some things. So let's roll 1, 2, 3 of them. Okay, so what's your AC?
25. Is that a critical miss with a 1?
The 1 was my 1d4 that I was rolling
Oh,
before.
shame.
Unfortunately, what was it? 25?
5.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, he does hit you twice with his spear. Doing many damages.
You get plus 9?
He's got plus 9 to his spear attack, yep.
Bloody hell.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a big spear and he's a big lad.
Alright.
Doing 29 points of piercing damage. And I'd like you to roll 2 Constitution saves for me, please.
Hang on. Minus 29. Constitution saves. I'll use my inspiration point to get advantage on the first one.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I forgot I had inspiration.
Do you have anything for your haste that adds anything to this? Or
No.
No.
okay,
15.
that was worth using. That's okay. So as he pulls the first one out, you don't find any ill effects, but he plunges his javelin in spear in once more,
And
pulls it out,
12.
and you see the world goes dark as you also go blind.
Damn.
Right.
Lesser restoration, maybe, Leona?
I do not have the spell.
Which point,
course
it's
you don't.
your turn, Graven.
Okay. I'm going to.
Can I jump in quickly? Actually, never mind. This can wait.
Okay. So it's Graven.
Yeah, I'm going to attack it then. At disadvantage, I guess, because I'm blinded.
Yes, I suppose so. Blinded. Is that on here? Yes.
Yes.
You can't see and automatically fail any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage.
Right. So, with disadvantage, attack number 1. That misses. And the second one.
18's the number you got to beat or hit.
Oh, that's not going to happen, is it? Not with disadvantage.
You do get haste bonuses though of
An extra action.
Yeah.
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 So you can do
I'm going to use that extra action to disengage. And move. Actually, no, not disengage. Dodge. And then I'm going to use my movement, which is doubled from the haste, to move far away.
Okay. So as you move, it's probably
As
going
I
to
can.
plunge at you again with his what's it?
But he won't have advantage because I'm.
That's right.
Yeah,
Still manages to hit you
Wow.
bastard.
and does 19 points of damage. And I'd like you to roll another Constitution save for me, please.
Hang on, got to keep up with
I'd love
this.
to know how you got out that door as well.
You can move through a friendly person.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
You're blind though.
I remembered where it was. So 19 damage
19
and another
damage.
Constitution save.
Yes, please.
Uh, 24.
Okay, so you feel no more ill effect, but as you turn and blindly make your way out of the room, I'm going to say that's like difficult terrain, so at half movement, so that you don't
Yeah.
run into the wall.
Okay.
Have you still got enough movement to get there?
Yep. Yeah.
So he can see now.
No.
No, he's blind.
Okay.
But nothing more worse happens.
Okay.
And then Leanna, you're up.
Bravely bold Sir Graven rode forth from Camelot.
I'm
He was
blind.
not afraid
I
to die.
Actually,
Oh, brave Sir Graven.
can't see a flipping
Sorry,
thing. There's
I
no
just
point.
realised to get out the door, you'd also have to go past this wight who would have reached out and
Yeah, go for it. He's
tried to suck your blood.
17 misses.
It does no good. Okay, he's done. Leanna, now it's your turn. Just carry
I'm
on
just-
with your song.
I'm just kidding. Running away is a great idea.
Really?
Right. Well, you know, we're blind, so
I can't do anything if I can't see.
Yeah, you
it's
can
kinda
keep
stupid.
attacking.
It's hard enough to hit him when I can see him.
Yeah. So many spells rely on sea.
Oh, your spirit guardians. What have they been up to?
They have gone.
Oh, right, you lost them.
Yeah.
But they were supposed to do some damage at each start of the rounds of the others. No.
No, they went before any of that happened.
Okay.
I think they did.
Okay.
So Niall's movement is doubled, right?
Yes.
Yep. Well,
Mm,
I've got 2 actions, so, and I'm also a bear, so I can move fairly sharpish.
I was
you
gonna
try
maybe
ropes,
cast
though?
slow, but I don't think that would help all that much. Let me
Do
see what it
some
does.
magic.
Um,
You have to watch out because many of these spells you need to see your target.
yeah. Suppose that would kind of useful. I don't know. I'm not gonna cast that. Hmm. Screw it. I'll cure wounds myself. I guess. Actually, no, I'm fine on health. Then I was gonna shout, feeling Graven running past her. Well, I guess let's retreat. And she
Are
sort
you,
of
are you
floats.
still blinded?
Yeah.
You're not. There's no chance you can get your sight back.
Well, oh, that's the thing I was gonna ask actually. Do I get a saving throw at the end of my last turn, Graven? Graham.
No. You mean
No.
to get rid of the blindness?
Yeah.
No.
Right. So knowing that, she's just gonna float like where she knows where the door is, and just keep going straight until she like feels the banister, if that's the right word,
Yeah.
of the balcony.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna say, "Someone can jump into my arms, and I'll float them down." And that's my turn,
Okay.
I guess.
Then Niall, you're up.
I am going to.
Kill everyone.
No. Well, no, I'm going to disengage,
You have haste. You can do a lot of stuff.
and then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take the attack of opportunity.
Not if you
And get
disengaged.
Yeah, but I don't think I can. I don't think that would be for that one, would it?
I think disengage is for everyone.
You can
It's
dodge
for
instead.
until the rest of. It's for the rest of your turn.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that. Sweet.
But you know you
Alright.
have 2 actions, so you can also.
Yeah, I know. I've not
Oh,
finished yet.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, it's disengaged for all.
Disengage. Movement does not provoke any opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn.
I didn't know that either. I thought it was just with the person you were with. That's
going-
useful then.
So, what was the thing with strength?
Yeah.
How
but-
does strength work?
No.
Like for carrying people?
You can carry up to your carrying capacity, which is quite a lot. So generally, you can pick people up as long as they're willing.
So if I had strength 14, I'd probably be able to. Would I be able to pick Craven up? Which is the
Yes,
same as my own strength.
as long as you're not like full of stuff as well.
I've
How
got
much can
not a lot because I don't really wear armor and shit. So
You got loads of money.
yeah,
Your
but,
carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15.
but all my stuff
That's the
merges.
weight in pounds that you can
but
carry.
all my stuff merges into me magically when I transform.
That's true.
So
Yeah,
I'm going.
I suppose it's true.
I'm
So if
going.
you're a bear, then
I'm
you've
not
got
going to be a
stuff.
bear.
All right.
I'm going to be a spider. I'm going to grab Graven in my mandible. Dash over the edge, straight down the wall, 60 feet.
I'm just trying to work.
Nice
out.
one.
Let's go.
Thank you very much. It's getting a bit worried there.
Hang on. How many pounds? Are you just a regular spider?
A giant spider,
Giant spider.
strength 14.
14. Okay, that makes a lot of difference. Okay, fine. Crack on then. Yeah, okay, that works. So, can you move that far?
So my movement speed is 30. It's unimpeded by, I believe, by walls. It's just like my climbing speed.
Yeah, if you've got climb speed, then that's different.
My
Walking.
climbing speed is 30. So yeah. So and then I can dash because I've got extra action. So
Okay.
um,
So you could probably make it to the bottom of the tower then.
I
Because
thought it was 8.
the tower is 80 feet to the top, but you're on the 5th floor, so you're
Okay.
60, 70 odd feet
Okay.
up high.
So can I kind of drop, not like drop him on the floor, but drop him on his feet as a free action, or will I have to wait till the next turn?
I mean, yeah, you can put him down. I'm sure you have the capability to do that. You pick him up, you can put him down again.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to move you guys there. Not there, because you can see too much. I'm going to move you there and just pretend that you're not there.
Okay.
And then... Okay, then this fellow floats, floaty. How far does he floaty? 30 feet. He floaties to there. And casts Life Drain upon Aziz's car, hitting him twice. Oh dear. And doing...
Hold on. You said 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just show that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. Yep, that's fine. So that's 7 points of necrotic damage. I need you to roll 2 Constitution saving throws, please. Okay, so you take 7 points off of your max hit points, and you lose 7 hit points. So you're on 7, 18, 14. I can't maths. With 14 left. Then Vorona.
Okay. I'm gonna hop on my broom. When is Azizka's turn? He's not in the roster at all.
He's the crow.
He's after the next. He's that after you. There's one of these guys,
Okay.
and then it's Aziz's car. Yeah, he's the crow, but it does say Aziz's car. Can you not see that?
No.
No, it does not mine.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, I'm gonna go inside the room. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna hop on the broom. And I tell Azizka, if all else fails, jump. And then I'm gonna look in the middle of that room and cast a nice fireball. My first fireball.
solid plan.
So it's gonna probably catch them all in it, right?
What? I know nothing about fireball. Teach me.
It is, let me see, it's a 20 feet radius, so let's draw something.
But yeah, if you cast it there, then you hit everyone.
Okay, so, hit everyone, good, that's what I want. They all need to do a dex saving throw, DC 16.
Okay, so it's not one.
And they get 37 fire damage, or half if they succeed.
Okay, so
No resistance,
what's your DC? 16.
16. No resistance either.
Fine. Okay, so they all get hit then.
Nice gift.
And
Thank you.
this guy dies. Oh wait, I've had a thing. Where'd that go? Here it is.
Oh, nice.
Pay good money for that. I'm going to use it. This guy doesn't die, and you hear a loud shriek from in the room.
Okay.
But the guy doesn't die either.
Okay, and I'm gonna do, while I'm at it, why not do a quicken spell? So that means it's a bonus action what I just did. And I'm gonna do another firebolt, why not? At the guy who's surviving here still.
Okay.
26 hits. I take it.
Yep.
11 fire damage.
Okay, which kills him too.
There we go. So Aziska has a nice escape route now.
Cool.
And at that point I'll say, hey guys, it's not so bad. But I will I will start flying down. Actually, I will just fly far enough that I'm... Let me tell you exactly how far I want to fly.
So you're 70 feet from the ground where you are.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm looking at a spell's range. I will be 60 feet away from the edge of the balcony.
About the same height?
No, 60 feet diagonally, so down and away.
Okay.
And I'll tell Ziska, remember, if all else fails, jump.
I mean, there's no way you'd catch him, but...
I say this with confidence.
Leanna offered to, embrace him.
Yeah, I just say if all else fails, right?
Okay, so I'm just going to move
All right.
there. Okay, Azizka, it's your turn.
Okay. Is my hex still holding on that guy?
Sorry?
My hex, is it still holding on that big guy?
Is there any reason it wouldn't be?
Oh, you
concentration.
had damage, no?
You have taken damage, so you'd need to roll a concentration check for that then. You took damage twice, so you'd need to roll it twice. But you're still holding that?
Perfect. I'm going to blast.
You're going to...
I'm going to witch bolt him
Okay.
from my beardy over there, which I'm assuming he's still there because you didn't say anything else.
This guy?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm going to witch bolt him, but
Yeah.
I'm casting spell from the raven.
Okay, yep, the raven's still there.
Okay, I'm casting a spell from the raven,
Okay.
and we'll see where that goes.
Okay. You want to roll a spell? Did you have a saving throw or anything?
It's an attack, actually.
It's an attack roll. Yeah.
So 16. Oh, no,
Oh,
sorry. No, that's the
that's
damage.
not. That's the damage. Yeah.
What's the attack?
Can you let Aziz answer? I feel it's a good learning experience.
I don't know. It's weird.
If you click on the top right where it says Core Bio Spells, click on Spells, and then click on Spell Attack Bonus. Actually, you can't click that.
If you in the middle of your character sheet where you have your longbow and stuff, I think if you click it in there, it rolls it as an attack.
That's what I did.
Oh,
Then try from
then maybe click it in your spell list.
You must have disabled the attack there.
At the top right, it says anyway. If you click on spells, it says the spell attack bonus. So just do D20 plus spell attack bonus manually.
Why isn't that rolling as a? That's really weird.
It's probably disabled.
I don't know.
You have to
Roll20
check it.
always.
No, it's fine if you do it right.
Well,
But
even
if you've
with
just dragged it in, it should work fine.
yeah, like even with spells that I drag in, it often fucks up. Like
Yeah, but he
it doesn't roll
customized
damage or.
He customized it to as his hex stuff and whatever, so maybe he just unchecked the attack roll and...
Maybe. Still doesn't work.
Right. So if you could just do /roll and then space 1d20 plus 6 in the chat, then that'll roll your attack for you.
That's what I was saying.
I know, but everybody was saying it at the same time, and it was unclear. I was being clear. Doop, 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 doop. or you can use the dice thing on the left hand side. There you
Oh,
go.
nice.
No, you've just done 20 plus 6.
Very nice.
Did you roll a 20 instead of a d20?
Yeah. There you go.
Didn't
If
know
you
that was
do-
possible.
That's a 10.
Right. Okay. So we got there. You miss your attack. So which bolt doesn't match on?
You know what this is? A mess. This Roll20 is a mess right now. I don't know why it messed me so bad. But since it's missed, I'm going to jump at Leilana.
Okay.
So help me God, I will drop you if you don't say my name right now.
Okay.
Say my name! Say my name. Say it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. That's 9.
By the way, Aziska can't do hex damage on Witch Bolt because it's concentration as well. Just side note.
Because it's
Oh
what?
yeah. Yeah, Witch Bolt is concentration. So it wouldn't matter anyway.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This is amazing. I love it.
I'm going to test something just for a second.
Crack on. Okay, so Voronar, you are 60 feet away from this tower.
And down, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fortunately, in D&D, it makes no difference.
Okay.
60
Well,
foot
It lowers
away,
my
60 foot
altitude.
down is the same as 60 foot
Sure.
in
It's
the
just that
diagonal.
if I fall,
Yeah.
it's 60 foot less.
Yeah. Okay, so the demon comes running out of the building. Ignores Arizona and Azizkar and Leana, and takes flight off of the balcony straight towards Voronar,
Uh-oh.
screaming at you about taking away his beauty. He now looks horrific, as if his true colours have been shown. I'll throw that in Discord. Upload.
Did you ruin his makeup?
Probably did.
Oh, he looks lovely.
Oh,
And he strikes at you with his full force. Obviously quite angered. What does that do? Oh, I see. Okay. Striking at you with his spear twice.
I'm gonna react to this
Okay.
with my shield.
Okay.
So that gives me a +5 to my AC.
Okay.
It's 21 now.
Okay.
Might not do much.
where are you finding these gifts? They're great.
They're just spells.
What was your AC, sorry?
It's 21 now.
Okay. So he plunges into you the first time with his javelin and pulls it out. And you take 13 points of damage. And I'd like you to roll a constitution saving throw for me, please.
Lovely. How much damage, sorry?
13 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, just do that.
That is a cool gift.
And haste is still on, that's good. And I do a con saving throw, you said, right?
Yeah. No, constitution.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Cool. Okay. Not going blind. He smashes his javelin into you once again. And you take another 16 points of piercing damage.
Ouch. Okay,
I'd like you to roll another constitution saving throw for me, please.
I'm doing very bad already. Did he hit every single attack?
He did.
Is that 4 attacks?
No, 3.
Oh, okay. Oh boy, I might be going down on the next
15,
one.
15, 19.
This time going blind
Oh boy.
as he pulls the spear back out of you. And then he bites down upon you, doing less damage. 2d6. Doing 10 points of damage.
Still alive.
And I'd like you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Oh, okay. So haste is gone, by the way.
Okay. Oh, you're so lucky you rolled well there.
If you say so. With barely an inch of life left in me. Guys, it hurts.
And then he just floats about 5 feet away from you.
Okay.
So you guys, I assumed you went in that direction.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
did.
We all
I-
did, yeah.
so you're 60 foot in that direction.
I'm down.
No, sorry, I was talking specifically to Voronar. You went down that side of the thing, did you? Yeah. And these two are just still floating at the top here.
I imagine that when Aziska fell into her arms, she would have dropped like a bit. But basically, there, yeah.
We can't hand wave over that because we're in initiative and everything happens at the same time.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's fine.
And then, did you? Oh, you are blind. I need to give you a thing. And that's all happened. Blah blah blah. Graven, you're up.
Okay, well, as a bonus action, I'm going to take my second wind, get some hit points back.
Okay.
So that is 13. No. And I'd like to take a hide action in the swamp.
Okay, so you're going to slide down the rest of the stone into the swamp?
Yeah. And hide, be quiet.
Okay. Okay, cool. Roll a stealth check, and then Leanna, you're up.
So, cradling Aziska in her arms, she will lean down and whisper into his ear, "Shut the fuck up." And she casts invisibility at 3rd level. Actually, that's a good question. Can I cast my ghostly magic spells at higher levels?
No. I wouldn't assume so, because they're kind of racial feats, aren't they?
Yeah, the different. Okay, fair enough.
Let's go with no for now, and I may look into your thing at some point. And
Right. She will cast invisibility on herself with a ghostly spell, and she will float sort of right under the balcony and try to push Aziska as far as she can into the corner, the angle between the wall and the balcony, to hide him in the shadow.
I knew it was a good idea to add your that Imga link for your race in your character sheet.
Yeah.
Who are you? You are an awakened undead.
I am.
Where's
All the way at the bottom.
Oh, is it? Oh, ghost. That's what you got. Your silence, and you may channel its power and summon some mortal magic. Each day you may cast up to 3 of the following spells. I'm going to say that they don't particularly grow with you.
That's fair enough.
Because that's not because your spells are a class thing, whereas that's a race thing. And your race doesn't really change.
I can see that, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll do that. I'll turn invisible and tell him to shut up and push him into the corner.
Okay. What's the invisible token look like?
The ninja?
Oh yeah, ninja. Ninja would work. I like the shrieking thing better. Okay, so you guys are now underneath there. Great jump.
And Actually, no, that's my action to cast invisibility. So that's
Okay. Then Nigel.
Alright, I need to do this. So I did pass for Constitution for the being hit. Still got my natural stealthy.
Cool.
So that means that Graven's stealth check
Yeah, it's massive.
is 26.
Yep.
And my stealth check is this +6.
Are you doing the same?
I'm also hiding. So it's
Okay.
this +16 actually.
16. All
Yeah.
the modifiers!
Because I'm a Spidey Spider.
Spider,
that's-
spider.
Spider gives me another +6.
Okay.
Some 20, 24.
Okay. And
So we be hid.
pretty well, I think. Then Vorona.
Would I have had a chance to do an opportunity attack when he ran away?
No, because you'd already used your reaction.
True. Okay. So we're no longer engaged now. Is that correct?
He has quite a long spear.
Okay, I see. All right, then I'm gonna cast Misty Step.
In fact, you have seen him hit somebody within 10 feet.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna Misty Step as soon as I find a thingy. Here it is. As low as possible. And basically as close as possible to the ground.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hide. And because I knew where Nile was, would I also fall into the range of his thingy? I basically went straight down, so I would have come towards where they are. Well, actually, no, I went diagonally back towards the tower, yeah, because I know that's just water otherwise, yeah.
So you were 60 feet away from the tower, so you won't be able to get back far enough, I don't think.
I have a broom that flies a lot, so...
Are you using your movement as well?
Yeah.
Then sure. So you're going to fly in and try and hide by the tower.
Yeah, and don't forget I Misty Stepped as well a whole bunch, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you misty step away, and you kind of silvery, and as you reappear, you look back up, and the devil is staring at you with deathly eyes. You jump on your broom and you fly as close to your friend's Nile as possible, and attempt to hide away from the deathly stare of the devil.
Sounds good.
Roll a stealth check.
Are you dead, Graven?
No, he's
No.
hiding.
I'm hiding.
Alright. That
I don't know why he's
face,
got.
I usually associate that with
Yeah, I don't
unconsciousness.
know why he's got that face. Oh,
That was-
I see.
Because I'm hiding.
No,
So-
use the ninja face.
That was the
Right.
ninja face.
Silly man. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, that's the ninja
That's
face.
So,
That's the unconscious face.
Oh, all right then.
so
They look
20
the same to me.
21 on the stealth.
Oh god. Okay, cool. Right, Aziz Kar, you're up. Sorry, Verona, did you want to do anything else? Now you're hidden
Let me think.
or trying to hide?
What else could I do?
Pray.
Really? Oh, I can drink my superior healing potion.
This takes an action.
Which I haven't used, have I?
Misty Step.
That's a bonus.
Cool. Hiding is an action.
Ah, is it?
Unless you're a halfling. No, rogue. Something like that. Not for you.
Don't kill my character. Okay. Well, that's it. Then I guess if I'm hoping I'm hidden.
As you tremble in the bushes, trying to hide yourself in your broom. Oh, it's Aziz Kar's turn. You hear Aziz Kar struggling by the wall by some invisible force.
Oh, that's not a good picture.
Azizka, you remember that this invisible force is the only thing separating you from 70 feet of...
I mean, he knows it. He would know it's you.
Drop.
It's Judith.
Yeah, no, I'm just reminding him before he casts any spells.
So, as his car per se, he does not flinch. However, the raven, he flies on the balcony, and tell me, does this devil looks very hurt?
It looks hurt, but not very hurt. It's also 60 foot in the arrow that this is pointing.
That's okay. So, I'm going to cast for the bird Eldritch Blast. So it's going from the bird, not from me. Kind of,
Okay.
cheeky thing.
Yep. Where? So, what are you doing, and where is the bird?
Somewhere
far
by
can
the
you
bed.
go?
It's
How,
like,
how far can your bird move? Let's start with
60 feet in this form.
that. Right. Okay. And where are you? You want to move it to? What are you casting?
Eldritch Blast, right?
Eldritch
Yes.
Blast is like 120 feet.
120
Can we let
feet.
Az's cast speak, please?
Yeah,
Right.
Eldritch Blast is 120 feet.
Okay. So you
And
want to
from-
start here, and
Yes, on the balcony. And shoot the Eldritch Blast from the raven at the devil.
okay. So yep. So you can hit it from there. No problem. 21 hits too.
Whoa.
And does how much damage?
8.
8. Lovely.
I'm assuming I lost Hex. Yeah, I lost Hex when I
roll-
cast the thing. I lost. And that's me silently done.
Cool.
Would have been cool if you killed it that way.
I wish.
It would have been cool.
Maybe it's attracted the attention of the devil.
The devil almost brushes it off and seems focused on the thing that threw a fireball at it. And has so far done
It might
a
not know it
tremendous
was me,
amount.
by the way. I was outside when I cast it.
I mean, this thing's not stupid.
Okay.
It's a devil. And it kept a very beady eye on you as you flew away and attempted to hide.
Damn it.
It floats down upon you, and you see a spear just gently pushes the bushes to one side. Actually, I'd love to know how you did all of that, being that you were blind. But it doesn't matter at this point. He kind of pushes, and you see this big, toothy smile.
I said,
It doesn't.
well, I don't actually, yeah. I
He
just
doesn't
hear it.
really.
Oh no, yeah.
Only like here.
I
Yeah,
said,
Niall can see this big toothy smile from his hiding place.
let's talk about this.
You do hear, Verona. You do hear. Ask not what the Lord of the Tower can do for you, but what you can do from the Lord of the Tower! And he bites down upon you.
I'm gonna do my shield as well.
Okay, he misses
Leanna-
his bite. What? Yeah, go on.
In her mind, Leanna says, "That's what I said."
So, yep, you do your shield, and he misses.
Okay.
He then, in his frustration, wildly swipes out with his... what's it? Spear. This time, hitting his mark.
At 25 AC?
Not for the second
Sorry,
time.
21.
Your AC is 21.
Yeah. With
Why?
the shield.
Does that last for a round?
Yeah. Well, no, my whole turn. Well, I don't know. Maybe the round.
I'm pretty sure it's all
Yeah.
of the attacks in
all
that
of-
turn.
Yeah, it's until the end of my next turn, so even further.
Until
future
the
attacks.
start of your next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so he thinks he's hit, but in fact, doesn't with his second attack. He strikes in desperate one more time.
Miss. Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
striking true and striking strong.
Anyone
And
can
does-
heal?
24 points of
Doesn't matter.
berry damage.
Yeah, so Ornar goes unconscious.
Okay. Which point it picks up you and all of your gear.
Yeah, he uses all his actions.
Yes, but picking up an unconscious thing is take an action
Okay.
and starts floating back up towards the tower. I don't need to move you all. He's floating back up. He's done 60, so it's only 20 foot or so off the ground.
Okay. Heal!
And then it is. I mean, you're unconscious. You should be quiet.
Yeah.
And then Graven, you're up.
I'm just sat there hidden. I can't see anything. I don't know what's going on. I'm sat
Okay.
in.
Leanna.
What sort of damage was it that was dealt to him? Piercing?
Yes, probably.
bludgeoning? Piercing.
One of those many damages. Piercing. Piercing? Piercing. I mean, it was a spear. It's quite a piercing looking
Yeah,
spear.
yeah, spear.
Yeah.
Okay.
As Leanna hears the thing's staff pierce into Varnar, sort of like a wet, fleshy sound.
You would hear that.
She considers healing him, but realizes that she cannot see him and therefore cannot heal him. And she will,
Great.
yeah, I thought that was worth mentioning.
Yeah.
I can't. And she
enough.
will, try to, if possible, push Aziska even further into the
Into the wall.
crevice.
Oh, he's flying just above them, below them.
Yeah, and I think he has like special vision or something. There's like a big old evil.
Oh, devil sight?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. But I think moving right now would be a bad idea. So I'm just gonna stay here.
Devil sight doesn't make you see invisible things, though. Just-
Right, but maybe Aziska. He could see Aziska. Through their shadows.
Niall, you're up.
Niall is going to. He's moving away from us.
It's
How far
rising
away?
up back towards the tower. It's about 20 feet off the ground at this point. So from you, well, you can measure it because it doesn't matter. Diagonals don't count. So 25 foot.
Yeah. But it's moving away from us.
Yes, it's rising back up towards the tower with Voronar.
Yeah. It's pretty brutal. I'm hidden. You should learn to hide better. If I turn into I'm out of moves if I change. So Niall is like unimpressed with having been led into a demon's thing and had the shit kicked out of everybody having the shit kicked out of them. He's going to stay hidden until it's out of sight and then try and lead Graven towards the boat.
Okay. So Voronar, I'd like you to roll your first death saving throw then, please.
Sure. How long does the blindness last? Most of these things usually can reroll.
Yeah, you usually get a saving throw, don't you? On the
Knowing spells generally, I'd say at least a minute.
I mean, even slow as you roll every turn. Anyway, yeah, this
No,
one's
you're
a
dead.
fail.
Aziz Kar, you're up.
I'm here. Just weigh my options.
What do you want to do?
Ideally, I would like to kill that fucker.
Solid plan. The best plan.
How bad does he look like?
Slightly more injured than before, but still alive. You don't get the impression one more Scorching Ray is going to finish him off.
Okay, so
One more.
this is what I will tell you my plan. As a bonus action, I'm going to call. How far is he from me?
From you, probably about 20 feet. You guys are just under the balcony, so you're about
Okay.
60 feet. He's about 20. 40 feet.
Okay, so this is what I would like to do. I'm going to cast a Mage Hand. I pop up a healing potion from my pocket, and hopefully, without the devil noticing, dump it in Voronar's mouth.
That's very creative.
That's what I would like to do.
I like
Sure. I mean, give it a go.
What do I roll?
Okay, so it's an action to summon Mage Hand. And to administer a potion is an action too, so you'd need 2 actions to...
A Mage Hand is a cantrip. Is it still?
It still takes an action to cast, right? It's not a bonus action.
Yeah, it does.
Do you have any special things that allow you to do it as a bonus action?
It's a tiefling. It's a tiefling thing, but no, it doesn't show us a bonus. So I'm afraid that the healing will have to wait.
You could certainly prepare it, maybe, but I don't think you can get it all done in one go.
That's what I'm doing. Then it's just going up slowly behind him. Not to trigger the devil, but that's my plan.
Okay, fine. Let's see where it at when it's your turn next.
Yep, I'm done.
Okay. So this thing floats the 60 foot back up onto the balcony with Voronar. As he passes you, as his car, he looks at you and says, "I'll be back for you."
He looks at Azizka.
Yeah, you can see his car.
Oh no.
He can't see you because you're invisible, but
I know, but I'm holding him.
his car floating there, right? So
Yeah, that does give away also the ghost, I suppose.
as he hits the balcony, he kind of throws Voronar into well, move you, throws you into there, and takes a swipe at this blooming raven that's been right up his bum the whole time with its staff of staffiness. Hitting the raven and probably killing it.
Probably.
19? I think that kills.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay. Curses in some foreign language that, as his car understands, it's very rude. What language was it? All of them.
Probably infernal.
Yes, the devil's language, and
Can't believe this whole evening has been at one combat.
This whole one?
you're right.
The whole evening has been one combat.
Oh yeah.
I mean, getting to the combat, but really just one combat.
Devils are mean.
Mean creatures.
They would also, try and kill everyone first. They don't.
That's not necessarily true, especially for this one, for a very important reason.
Or he might want to torture him for a long time.
He wanders over to Voronar, bites down upon him. Both hits, and you automatically fail the save.
Yeah, so that's it, basically.
You shrink to the height of an inch.
Oh, that was the wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. And for all intents and purposes, for the out loud speaking, get ingested.
Okay. Oh,
Uh,
I can't see anything.
I think you would you know.
Can I keep my token there so I can
Oh
see
yeah,
what's
sorry.
going
Yeah,
on?
pop it back up. Let me just see what you would know, and I'll whisper it to you. But while I'm doing that, Graven, you can do things.
Yeah. Let's get out of there. I can't do anything. I can't see.
Yeah, this blindness thing is pretty
We're. I think was Niall leading us to a boat. Was that what he was doing on his turn?
Yes, that's right.
In that case, I'll just happily be led to
Okay.
wherever we're going.
Okay. Leanna.
Yeah, just googling something. How drowning works.
You're going to commit suicide.
So after 1 plus con
It
bonus
takes a
minute.
long time to drown. Is the short answer.
Right. Okay.
A long time.
Right.
It's something like it's something like your Constitution modifier in minutes plus a bunch of rounds.
Gotcha.
Bearing in mind we've probably been in this encounter for about a minute maximum.
Yeah. Let me just look through my spells.
Tell him to flap his arms so it looks like he's flying, and then you can just drag him off.
I will cast Warding Bond, slipping a ring onto Azizka's finger.
Will you marry me? Right, okay, so you've given him +1 to AC and saving throws.
All of
And
the
resistance
things.
to all damages.
And yeah, I'm taking half his damage.
Okay.
So then I'm gonna fly up to. How far is the water away?
You're just below the balcony, right? So that's like 55 feet.
I mean, how far, like sidewise, like horizontally?
About 20 foot of rocky outcrop around the center of the
Okay,
bit that
that's-
you swam around.
That's too much, actually. I'm not gonna cast Warding Bond. I'm just gonna fly him over the edge, where the water starts, and I'm gonna say, "Hold your breath," and I'm gonna drop, and like pull him as deep into the water as I can once we reach the surface.
Pull him as deep. That sentence doesn't make any sense. Try again.
Like, I tell him to hold his breath. I let
Yeah.
myself drop into the water, and then once we are underwater, I try to pull him even deeper.
Right. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought that's
Yeah.
what you meant, but I wasn't sure.
Right.
Okay. So it's kind of a murky bog rather than a deep lake, but you probably find you get 20 foot down.
I mean, into the water?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'm counting on the murkiness to hide us.
Yeah. It's. I mean, you can't see out.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll just keep him there. And
Okay.
that's my turn, I guess.
Okay. So, Niall, presumably at this point you want to start moving towards
Yeah.
the boat in a stealthy fashion. Or?
Not sure about
We're already being stealthy, aren't we?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we are already being stealthy.
Yeah.
So we're going to move towards the boats in a stealthy fashion.
Okay.
Yeah.
How far do you want to go? Are you carrying Graven and
I'm leading him with one of my legs.
Yeah, I'm just following along. I'm being led because I can't
that's-
see anything.
That's the unoptimized way for you to move, but whatever. Okay, fine. You guys.
Well, I don't know where I'm going otherwise. So.
Yeah, I know, but if he picks you up and
Oh
what's
yeah,
the word I'm
I'll
looking
carry
for?
him. Yeah, I'll carry him. Yeah.
If he picks you up and dashes as a giant spider, you've probably got a ton of movement.
All right, let's do that then.
Well, I've not got a ton of movement. But...
Ton of movement. Tons. Okay, so you guys head off towards the boats.
Yep.
And I think at this point you're no longer in initiative.
Okay.
But you are all still being very stealthy as you see. In fact, I'm just going to move you to the other map.
Are they still blind or?
Yes.
Okay. It takes forever.
All the blindness. I just moved you over there. You guys are in the water there. You guys are. Oh, you going to the boats? That's that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys are hiding down there. You are hiding down there. So you're no longer in initiative. Leanna and Azizkar, you are still in the water. But you see this guy just kind of floats over the battlements, over the balcony, and is just surveying the kind of the area. You hear him kind of call out, and after a moment or two, and I'll let you do something in parallel to this. After a minute or so, a couple of four large vultures, giant vultures, take flight from the loft of this room, so the floor above where you guys were, and just start kind of circling over the marshy bog.
Leanna will slowly drag Azizka towards the shore.
Through the water? Yeah.
Through as deep as she can, yeah.
How deep is your love?
Should I roll more death saving throws, by the way?
No, you are mostly dead.
Oh, I could always roll a 20, you never know.
I'm afraid it wouldn't make any difference.
Alright.
Because you are... well, I'll tell you what, I suppose. You are now imprisoned in the stomach of this devil.
Which means what?
It means there is no means of escape, even by means of teleportation or planar travel, until something or someone destroy. You wouldn't know any of this. You would know.
Okay.
Voronar, you would know that you are imprisoned inside this.
Okay.
But the other
then
guy-
alive. Is what you're saying.
I mean, as alive as you can be, yeah. You're certainly not dead.
Okay. Would that mean that if they kill this thing
Just
eventually,
mostly dead.
or not? That's what I want to know. Is like, do I roll a new character, or is there a chance that he can? Or you can tell me later. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about it
Yeah, yeah.
afterwards. And because these guys would probably assume you're dead at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so how long can you stay underwater for? Now would be a good time to answer that question.
I posted about this recently.
I know. You can hold your breath for, and this is probably not the new errata, but you can hold your breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your constitution modifier for a minimum of 30 seconds. So, how long can you and Leanna and Azizkar hold your breath for?
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that I don't have to hold my breath because I'm undead.
Oh, that's true.
Um,
Yes.
I got con 1, so that's 1 minute, I think.
It's 2 minutes.
2 minutes. 1 plus your con. So if you're +1, then that's 2 minutes.
Right.
Okay,
Given
so let me just finish. Okay, so it's murky. It's about 200 odd feet. How long can you move? It's hard, difficult terrain. You're probably going to take quite a while to do this. Let's do the math. 400 divided by 6. 66. That doesn't make any sense. 66 rounds. 66 rounds. No, what? 400.
So how
That's
many?
It's 15 feet per turn because I'm dragging.
Well, he's willing, so you could drag him, but it's difficult terrain, so that's probably why it's 15 feet.
You can also
so-
swim.
I think any way you look at it, because I'm
True.
not like proficient in swimming.
And because you're also blind, you've got fuck knows. Yeah, actually, this is a good point. So you don't really know which direction you're swimming in. Although Aziz's car could tell you, you could swim together. All right, you make it, but by the time you do, Aziz's car seems to be struggling for breath.
Yeah. Dropping my invisibility, I surface with him, just our heads, and I cast on him enhance ability, and I do it on stealth, and I tell him to be very, very quiet, and that I'll stay in the pond to make sure he gets away all right, but
Okay.
that he should like try to sneak away.
Okay, so you see these vultures are circling, and you like you say, you pull him out, and as his car pulls himself up onto the moss, you don't notice that the vulture has it doesn't seem to have noticed you at all.
Okay. Aziska, you can make a stealth check at advantage if you want to. Please do. Actually, no. Guidance is concentration as well. Yeah. So I guess it's that.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you guys seemingly make it through. Okay. The other two, what are you up to?
Seeing these vultures, I'm just gonna drag Graven into the water,
Okay.
and then like try and pull him under. Kind of just
Okay.
sort of like so he feels the thing, like gradually sink him below the water so that he doesn't choke and feels the water coming up and knows to take a breath,
Okay.
and then scurry as quickly as I can across to here.
Okay.
I got that as 180, which is 12 rounds, which gives me still. I've
Yeah.
got +1 as a spider, so it still gives me a good 40 seconds left.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Graven will have plenty of time.
Okay, yeah, you are heroic adventurers, and for now, you make it through. You make it. It's gonna be nice for once. I'm gonna tell you out loud. I'm gonna be nice for once. And you make it through again, gasping for air as you make it through. Graven pulls himself out. Still blinded. In fact, everyone who was blinded is still blinded. You pull onto the bank. The vultures, as you were swimming through the murky, dank water, at one point you notice something touch your foot. This is to Graven, and kind of almost catch hold, but it seemed to scuttle off before it really did anything. You're swimming too hard and with too much gusto for it to be bothered. And yeah, you guys are out. The vultures don't seem to have noticed you either. They're still circling around. You can't see what's happened to your two friends. You didn't see them come out of the water, and you haven't seen what's happened to them.
I can't see anything anyway.
Oh yeah.
Given that he's blind and that I'm just going to start heading back towards Flamescar, like with use as much time left on my pass without trace and my spider form to get as far away from this place as possible.
Yeah. Okay, you
with the
find
blind
your
man.
pass without trace is probably starting to run pretty low now.
Yeah.
But you find you get through the trees and you start making it back in the direction you want, keeping low, keeping stealthy, keeping Graven kind of, when you see a vulture fly overhead, you duck down and push Graven underneath a bush or a shrub. He's getting a little beat up, but he's hardened.
Alrighty.
And eventually, you find your way back to Flamescar. Waiting for you are Azizkar and Leanna. Not Varna.
Where's Varna? Is he dead?
I saw the demon take him. There was nothing I could do. It was him or us.
He's either dead, either imprisoned.
Am I still blinded?
Yes. And so is Leanna. Yeah.
How long was the travel back? It's a couple of days.
Yep. Took a couple of days. Well, in fact, it took longer because Graven and Leanna, you met up, not far from the thing. You found each other. The trek was much more difficult.
Who's in the toilet?
If it's a couple of days, you'd have a rest, wouldn't you, Liana? So you could always try some restoration goods then.
Could I have got some hit points back by then as well, probably? Not that it matters, really.
Yeah, so you would have rested, you would have done whatever you would have done. You're in Flamescar, nothing happened on the way back.
Do we regain our lost max hit point?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, after a long rest.
24 hours.
Thank you.
24 hours, yeah. No, wait, what?
Long rest.
Yes, you've had a long rest, so yes, that's fine. You get your hit points back if you were hurt by the wights, but those of you that were blinded by the devil...
Still blind.
Still blind.
Okay, so... Shit. How many days has it been?
Restoration, lift curse, something.
It's about 3 days back from the doodah.
Right. Yeah, I try to cast Lesser Restoration, remove curse, all that stuff.
What's spell?
Lesser Restoration.
Did you say Lesser Restoration? Yep. So when you cast Lesser Restoration, you find that your sight comes back.
Right. So
blindness.
I would have done that on my way back. So once we reach Flamescar, I'll cast it on Grave.
Cool.
I can see!
Which
Miracle!
cures his sight.
Hooray. Thank you.
I can see them clearly now.
And
So you're filling the graveyard out, Pom. This is good.
Yeah, really.
I'm sorry. I did think about healing you, but the trouble is, if I'd have done it, I would have been toast. I think because I couldn't have got off the island because my stealth without the things.
Pretty much felt like a lost cause at that point. That was fine.
I just couldn't. I will say though, given that we didn't see him get eaten, Leanna casts Sending, which works across planes, I believe.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And she will ask Varnar if he's still out there alive.
you get no response from. Let me check that.
It doesn't need an answer right now. Just
Always
like
got the sad music on as well.
Well, you went away with 5 and came back with 4. That's sad music.
Oh, it's really rubbing it in today, isn't he?
I couldn't hear
I
it.
think I have a thing about level 5. Like I lose all my characters at level 5 or 6.
You do not get a response.
right. Yeah, he's almost certainly dead. In fact, I'd say he's definitely dead.
Was he carrying a bag of holding by any chance?
I was not.
Ah,
Good stuff. I mean, it's terrible. No, but
He's broken the curse.
Yeah, now we can die all the time.
Now we can take a bag of holding. It doesn't matter.
yeah, I think we were lucky to get out of that one.
yeah.
The blindness is a
This
bit.
blinding was,
Yeah, the blindness is really bad.
Definitely.
He was pretty strong. There was a whole 5 floors you missed though, so feel free to go back.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Maybe
too,
we
like,
should.
Nah.
Maybe we should start with the bottom next time.
we should do
yeah.
a shadow phase or
Yeah.
something.
I'm still not mad keen on the whole trapped on an island with a demon that can blind.
Yeah.
It's pretty terrible.
Doesn't sound like a bag of laughs, does it? Really?
Maybe when we're a lot higher level, if we ever are a lot higher level. With the way things are going, that isn't going to happen.
No.
I wonder what would have happened if we had actually followed it to wherever it was taking us. Would it have been worse, or
Probably
I
then
th-
we would have been stuck in the middle of the castle fighting.
I
the
think if
demon.
we like submitted to it, maybe it would have led us to
Yeah.
it.
We probably shouldn't have chucked a spell at it.
what spell?
Oh,
To be fair, when it was like creeping up to us and Ziska was casting Scorching Ray, if Ziska had not done that, I would have summoned my Spirit Guardians. Like that was my plan at that point. So
Yeah.
we would have had combat either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
I'm not going to admit to the fact that I was going to attack it. Your fault.
It's all our fault.
I honestly thought that with our action economy would be that.
Sorry, what?
The whites helped.
Yeah.
The
Helped him.
blindness helped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect blindness.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I was blinded, I can't do anything.
Well, you can always hit at disadvantage, I suppose. But
Yeah, but I mean, it was hard enough to hit it with normal.
yeah.
Man, there are characters in this graveyard I don't even remember. How bad is that?
Yeah, that's you. You start killing people. Stop killing people.
Yeah, you're responsible for every one of those.
Yeah, you
Look
murder.
at how many you've killed.
I
look
still
at it.
hold that none of these people in this graveyard are because I've cocked up. I think you guys are just shit. Can anyone remember the name of the robot who Bantam played?
It was a number or something. No?
Actually, I think I might have it in here. Dead and Gone. What was his name?
I wasn't there, so I don't know.
No. What was his name? It was something really weird. Oh, no, that was.
He
no,
had
that
some.
was- I don't even have a character sheet for it.
He had some write-ups. You can
Oh, it
definitely
was
find.
Gamma. That's what it was.
Gamma.
Gamma. Yeah.
Who's Dobby?
That was Thewellas, the elf.
World's greatest wizard.
World's greatest wizard. Until he ran off into a dungeon invisible and got hit by a
Yeah.
warg.
He was the world's greatest wizard, though.
That was probably
Right.
my first session or something.
What's great about Thewellas is his story is yet to unfold.
What do you
Is it?
Oh, TDF spoiler alert.
Oh no. With every character, this world gets more deadly. More villains are introduced.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, we don't even have time to finish them all. Like the Shadow Realm, the Shadow Fade.
We've been playing since October last year. That's what, 12, 13, 14 months? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We've had more character deaths than months. Oops.
Alrighty.
Oh, dear.
Do we get any XP for this? at all?
No, fuck off. Yeah, of course you do. You did loads of great stuff.
Yeah, we just
Awesome.
didn't kill anything. Oh, actually, I killed 2 whites. And probably saved you all because
Just
it would have been
remember,
a lot
you
harder
only
to
get
escape.
split the XP 4 ways now too. So,
Oh yeah. Thank you, Varnar, for your sacrifice.
I will just check what the.
That's really rubbing it in.
is now though.
Didn't you say you were giving the XP to the new character of the whoever died?
No, I didn't.
That's what happened last time.
Yeah, I did that once because
It
I
was a
felt
one-time
really
thing.
bad for your amazing cock up. Right, XP. Yes, you get lots of XP. I'm just
It
loading.
was a pretty heroic escape, though.
Well, I was shocked actually. You did well. I thought you were all going to die when you went in there. I'll be honest, but you did well.
Really?
Like you say, you had quite a step on the action economy there. I think if you'd have gone down the bottom, you probably would have died. So that's a plus.
Really? Oh, damn.
Right. Oh my god, my computer is crawling. So what did you do? 2 whites.
That's it?
So can we see where that is? Can we see where that is on the map? Because I've still to work out this.
It's on the map.
Where's the link for that? I've really got to get a link.
Oh,
for it.
bit.ly/tdf map. It's really easy to remember.
It's
It's also on the top left of the Flamescar map. In big capital letters.
The thing that you first see.
In
It's
red.
like an orange tower on the actual map.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Right. So
I'll copy it then.
And how far was the citadel we saw?
far.
You can't go further away. You can't even kill things this close.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though Graham keeps saying you guys don't go far enough.
I think. Wow.
And then these things
Yeah.
happen, right? So,
maybe you should explore the area around that castle, that tower, and see if you learn something. I think you might. Right, 500 XP each for those remaining.
So
I'm just trying to work out who gets double XP. Hang on.
I still do.
Yes, maybe.
The average level is
Oh.
dropping rapidly.
Average was 5, so it's
It was
still
5.
it's
I've
still
no idea.
around there.
It's
I think it
It's
still
got-
counts as what the average was at the beginning of the game. So from
It's
next
gone up.
session, the average will change. Basically.
it's gone up by 1.
4.4 now.
Yeah, but did
no,
you?
I still get it.
It's gone up by 1. What do you mean? Oh, because you have you leveled up?
I've gone up a level.
Hey!
nice.
Dreams of
Get
me.
in.
Have you leveled up, Aziz?
I'm at 2000 XP. I think I did. I'm not sure.
I think the next one is 3000.
Level 4. 2,700. Did you take? Yeah, you took 1,000 XP there, Aziz Khan. And I think everybody else is, higher than 5. Cool.
Alright, it's almost midnight. I'm off to bed.
Okay.
Yeah. Good job, guys. You
Really? Really?
almost killed a devil. I mean, that's got to be something to be proud of.
How much HP had he had left, if you can say?
How many hit points?
Yeah.
I think we made that much of a dent into him, did we?
He was looking pretty rough. He was starting to get quite erratic. He was looking pretty beat up. It wasn't he wasn't one Eldritch Blast away from being killed, but he certainly wasn't, he wasn't chasing you down.